The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
Following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast. With your hosts, Ceraphus.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like fat chicks cutting my hair.
Oh, because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rayfist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great.
I know. I know they say this, but I don't care.
What celebrity wouldn't I do?
And Zia.
This is important information. Go fund yourself. I slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
Alright, so this lady in our neighborhood decided to try an experiment, and she wore skimpier clothes to each day while working in the yard, and said how the skimpier got, the more men said things to her. Alright, so for the past 3 days, I have been doing my own experience. I've been doing yard work. You know, mulching, mowing the lawn, weeds, whatever. On the first day, I just wore a normal wardrobe. You know, second day, I let one ball hang out. Started getting some comments from the neighbors. Like, dude, your ball. And I'm like, third day, both balls hanging out. Got a ton more comments, mostly from angry women and the police. Today is Sunday, June 29th. It is 9:11 p.m. Eastern, episode 189 of The Sundering. We have 11 episodes until 200. Let's get right into the introductions, because you probably already saw Ray shove his ass in the camera when we started. So, one time in middle school, a classmate choked on a roll, and instead of helping, I said, "How breadful." And that sums up my value in emergency situations. I'm Ceraphus. Sometimes, when he gets bored, he will lay on the kitchen floor and pretend to be a crumb. It's Rayfist.
I think more acceptable would have been like, I look like a hush puppy, because that's actually in the video. I just lay on the ground like, I look like a hush puppy. I'm going to link that in the video thing. We're doing it.
You do that. All right. Will. And she isn't here because she went to a concert, for fuck's sake.
Wait, she went to a fucking concert?
Outcast.
Who gives a shit?
That is
She's outcast from the show now. Fuck this.
She went to Outcast. Because she's fancy. Probably backstage passes, too.
That's not fancy.
It's outdoors, if that counts for anything.
Yeah. I hope I hope she gets rained on.
I hope a tornado happens.
I hope a whole fountain of Cheese Whiz just rolls through Wisconsin and buries them at the concert.
That would happen.
And someone smacks her with a sausage.
Outcast doesn't have any street cred if they're going to Wisconsin. Sorry.
It's the one acceptable event that happens in Wisconsin, though.
All right. And the lady who is talking with us, she puts up with a lot. Mostly from Will and his accent. Drawing Zia in on weird sexual advances. But tonight, we free her of all of that. A free pass, if you will. No pun intended. Will, if you're listening.
That's not a pun.
Shut up, Ray.
Puns are fun, and you're not fun.
She gets to hang out with two suave gentlemen, and I really couldn't say that with a straight face.
No, you should say very suave.
But seriously, in some circles, they call her the cosplay whisperer. It's Tristan from a bit of Geek and Nerdery.
Hi.
Cosplay whisperer.
See, Ray, this is why we can't have nice things, because you don't pay attention to who's coming on the show. You don't read the notes. You don't ask me questions. You just do things.
Why didn't you mention it when we streamed?
To be fair, it wasn't in the notes.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was a cosplay whisperer.
Well, it is in the notes. It's been in the notes since
that should
Tuesday.
be our Friday podcast.
The cosplay.
Where I whispered to the cosplayers.
Go up to cosplayers and be like, shh, shh, like that dog whisperer guy does.
I don't know if they'd be very happy with me, but I could.
I think it'd be hilarious. Like, you won't get asked back to any conventions, but the first video there will be priceless.
That's true.
All right.
Maybe they play along.
So what kind of show do we got in store for you tonight?
Well, let me tell you, it's a great show, Seraph.
I think it's rage-filled.
It will be. It will be. First of all, I am drinking a lot tonight.
Jesus Christ. And I'm called the irresponsible one. I got
You
sober.
are irresponsible.
I got sober.
And I also got
show,
this as a
Sarah.
chaser.
I got sober. I got Gatorade. Gatorade.
Oh, look at that. That finally.
What's that, fucking Hennessy? Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Is that
you got replaced.
Hold
got a
on.
guest that's fancier than Zia.
I was gonna have Will come in and put a towel over his arm and pour.
You should have said that. You should have just had it happen.
I know,
Yeah.
but I forgot the keyword.
Oh, could pull a little ladies' man. Like, we bring a lady on and we get some Cavassier. And, you know, we take it from both sides, and, you know, sometimes it happens in the butt. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking, I love that me and Sarah, like, as much as we hate each other, we do love the same kind of movies. The Ladies' Man is a fucking excellent movie, and I think only Seraph and I think that.
I haven't even seen it. What?
It's the fucking Ladies'
from
Man.
from the Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, it's great.
Oh.
Where he's the ladies' man, and he's always like, he's like the Cavassier, and he's always talking about giving it to a lady in the butt after a bottle of Cavassier.
No.
Well, there we go. So now that we've made you feel uncomfortable. All
It
right,
is the
so
fault of the Wang.
I think I need to see this movie.
Do it.
All right. So, we're gonna have some bacon news. We got a World War III update for you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Oakland is finally getting with the times. We're going to talk about Oakland.
Oh my god.
We're going to talk about an executive.
Compton.
We're going to talk about an executive and what their ties with Warcraft are, and we're going to talk about some Warlords beta updates. And I think most of you know where this is probably going to head. It's nowhere good.
Oh, what? Really?
If you don't, it'll be a happy surprise.
Oh, Ray, if you haven't been keeping up with the news.
I haven't been keeping up with shit, like I said.
Well, Ray, let's just say that I started trouble. It started last night.
Right. Why?
I started last night in the community, and it exploded today.
I'm pretty sure blues are gonna hit you with a band hammer.
Yeah, I'm afraid that they are.
We're like, get that shit off of beta.
and we also got FOSS props, questions, and much more.
No. We're skipping all that today. We're going to watch Ladies' Man.
Ooh, it's a lady.
My favorite part about that whole movie is when he's just talking about how he's going to go out and have sex, and there's an American flag behind him. He's just having this epic speech. That's it.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you. We're going to get some of the admin stuff out of the way, but I feel like it would be better served if I did it as a shark.
I fucking hate this show.
I like the moon better, though.
You like the moon
like,
better?
Morph into that at some point, please.
I will. Let's see.
The shark is good though.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stick with the shark for right now. All right. So first up, our ads. Amazon Newegg Jinx Groupon. Thank you to everyone who is clicking on those and then buying your stuff because it's helping support World of Podcasts, and we're gonna do that all the way up until November. So click on those links. iTunes and Stitcher, rate us 5 stars, drop us a review. It helps people find us, which ultimately helps people click on links, and then ultimately allows people to help support World of Podcasts. And, of course, if you're listening to us on Stitcher, as to your favorites list, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate all that. Wasn't it so much better being told to you by a shark?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it was. All right. All right, so now I'm back. So, Ray, we're going to go right into your segment. Go ahead. Ask whatever it is that you do.
What do I do? I eat Skittles because I did that, and I didn't give her any. It was great.
You suck.
Yep.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Well, that's great. This segment's going to work out really good. Because I'm supposed to ask things like, what are you drinking? But we already know. God damn it, get the fucking moon off that shit. Ugh, I hate you.
What are you talking about, Ray?
Why are you talking
You look
differently?
like half-baked.
What are you talking about, Ray? I'm a moon.
Ray, it's the moon.
It's the moon.
Oh!
It makes me think of the song by Sublime where he says he shoots his shotgun at the stars. I hope it's the moon, and I hope it's you.
Ray!
I hope Bradley Noel comes back from the dead and shoots you. That's
Ray, I have no atmosphere.
Just so you know, you never
Why do
have
you
a
have
right
two
to
lazy
ever
eyes?
say. Yeah, you really do. Your fucking eyes are shit.
What are you saying, Ray? Rawr.
All right, I want to take down
It
the
is
note.
like annoying orange.
At 9:20 in the East, Seraph officially has no right to ever tell me that I've derailed the show. Because this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Come on,
You
Ray.
know how many people watch our show compared to listen?
Ray, well...
I can see why.
It's a ratio that's not... Ah!
Is there a bacon?
Well,
Can you make
no,
one?
there is not a bacon one. Sadly, I wish there was. Hold on, I can do this though.
Of course you do.
Hello, Ray.
Bacon.
Ray, where are you going? I'm a talking bacon. No? No?
Ray's gonna hate me.
For those who are downloading this, I just stuck up my stuffed bacon and...
For those who are downloading this, they already quit, so they're not going to listen to
Yeah,
it.
that's probably true. All right, Ray, why don't you just ask Tristan what she's drinking and like how her week
Oh,
is
look! I'm a brain! Oh, I have a brain! I have a brain for some reason.
I have one too.
It says, your life, your choice. Healthy Cattaraugus County, a drug-free coalition. Yeah. That's what we do here.
Ooh.
Oh, you got a cool shirt. Look at you.
Ray!
God,
I'm
I changed out my
Spider-Man!
cool shirt.
I'm Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Two-Face.
Oh, Panda!
Talk to me, Ray! Ray, just ask Tristan how her week's been so I can just stop this foolishness.
Hey, I don't like to mess up with tomfoolery and chicanery, so... what have you been up to drinking?
I've had 3 jars.
That's awesome, you're drinking out of jars.
What? That's not...
We don't have tumblers, so it seemed like the classiest thing to drink out of.
You don't have a website called Tumblr?
I do. But I don't have the glass. I can't put ice in that one.
Sorry.
Can't
Continue.
put ice in that.
What about your week in gaming?
Oh, yeah,
My
you
week-
have to say what's up,
Yes.
too. Sorry.
What up with you?
What up?
Hey, girl. What up
What's up,
with
girl?
you? What's up with you?
I don't think I've gamed much this week. I kind of played Diablo a little bit.
There you go.
And
That's
instead
something.
of leveling to 60 or 70, I decided to roll a new one.
It's fair enough.
I'm 45 and I'm like, oh, I should make a wizard. See how that goes. So I've officially totally stopped being progressive and thoughtful and awesome. And have a level 11 to show for it.
There you go.
That's it. It's
Okay.
our town has its summer festival this week, and it's called Spudfest because we like potatoes.
Spudfest.
Yeah.
My wife would love that. She is in love with potato.
We literally have a potato float that all of the like queens sit in.
There's a potato queen.
It's a potato queen.
Christina, if you are watching this right now, is this something that you may want to do next year? Go to Spudfest in Minnesota.
Yes, it's really classy. We have
Where are you
really
watching
classy
this, right?
parties.
If you're watching this right now, just get rid of Sarah, please.
Pull them out. So we've been doing that. We had a parade and rides and stuff like that. So I haven't got to game as much this week.
I can understand. Spudfest takes a lot of time.
It's
out of you.
important.
It is.
Potatoes and spuds and,
Did they have tater tots?
I really don't think they did.
Oh my god, how do you not have tots? Fucking love tots.
I only saw French fries, and they weren't that great. It is big. It's a small town. They obviously aren't very themey.
Get some tots. What
I
you do
know.
is you get some tots, you put them into like a little basket, you pour some like nacho cheese, and you crumble some bacon over on top. Fuck yeah.
Gross.
What?
Two-thirds of that is gross.
How?
Cheese
Yeah, Sarah, if
and
you're
bacon
gross.
are both gross. But I will eat tater tots forever.
Oh my God, what have I done? Will, I need to talk to you about your wife. You know, there is a checkbox on the divorce forms for does not like bacon.
I like the smell. Does that count for anything? Please?
Yeah, a little bit.
I won't eat it.
My friend likes the smell of chewing tobacco.
Hold on.
Ew.
Yeah.
I am a decapitated cat, alright? Just.
But you're smiling.
I am upset.
You're really happy.
I am an upset cat.
You kind of look like you're tripping balls.
Yeah, you're seeing shit right now.
Wow.
People who don't like bacon are from outer space.
This is fucking stupid.
Frey just asked. Wow. Alright. Have I mentioned that I've been drinking?
My head hurts because
I
of
have.
you. For those who noticed, I turned my lights off because
I have
it
seen
gets
this.
fucking hot in here.
No one can fucking see you.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I can't stand being warm while I'm doing this show, and I can't have the air conditioner on because I can't have nice things. I'm drinking Gatorade. It's Gatorlicious. I'm the water boy's enemy. Gatorade. What did I do this week?
Yeah,
Sarah, we streamed.
We did stream.
That was fun.
We put up some Let's Play stuff. It was chicanery at its best.
Yeah, and I think at one point I might have been like just messed up on cough medicine. Near the end of it, I was just babbling. Sarah's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I do believe that video is up on YouTube, so you can watch me and Ray just completely screw up. I forgot to record the very beginning of it, but it was a mess in the beginning.
That was funny because Seraph was trying to do something, and I just kept on making him laugh, which is funny because he would never give me a laugh unless I deserved it. So,
well, the problem is when I laugh, I'm a full body laugher. Okay, so what happens is I'm trying to do something very precise with the mouse, and my hand kept moving. What?
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, really. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit, Seraph.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Ray. What else did you do?
I was sick.
You're always sick. You have insurance now. Go get that stuff fixed.
You still can't get into the doctor.
What is this, Canada?
No, I don't want to go to the fucking emergency room because I have a sniffle and a sore throat. And I can't go to the doctor because they're not open on Wednesdays.
You don't have like a walk-in or something?
Probably, but I'm fine.
Hey, Ray, by the way, Amy is in the chat and she says your camera is too dark.
I don't give a shit. Shut up, Amy. She slept the entire time I was over at their house the other day. So shut up. She's a jerk. I hate her. She'll be at Massive Land, so it'll be fun.
Sounds like a good time, Ray.
Yeah, Massive Land's coming up. We're getting ready for that. We still haven't gotten our hotel room.
Well, do you think that they're going to be booked up?
I don't care either way. I'll sleep on a fucking floor. It doesn't matter to me. Dan's the one that's fancy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Work's been miserable. Oh, what else? Steam sale's over with. I got like 17 badges. I'm now level like 17 Steam person. That's cool.
And yeah. By the way, Tristan, did you get any Steam games through the Steam sale?
No, I don't. Will did.
Okay.
I don't really play any Steam games.
That's fun.
I know.
Fun.
I know.
Boo!
But he played like Titanfall and shit like that for
I'm just gonna boo it.
I know, right? I have very specific games that I'll play, and that's kind of I pigeonhole myself.
I feel like you should play this game called Papers, Please. It's very action-packed.
It sounds action-packed.
You literally look at people's papers to get into this weird dystopian Russian country, and if they don't match up to their thing, you deny it, and you have a button to press down.
That sounds... Actually, it sounds like...
I know. That's why Chili bought it for me because she knows I love Russian things. Also, on an odd note that's probably going to enrage Seraph, I probably could have gotten a new camera. Not for today, but I probably could have had enough money to. But somebody that is associated with the Bro Team people that I always watch got like their house broken into, and they were doing a stream and taking donations. So I donated money to it because the Russian guy is going to sing me a song. So that's why I'm doing it. It's going to be worth it. I'm telling you. You have no idea what this means to me.
Right.
This is like if Bacon was like, "Hey, Sarah, if I'm going to sing you a song." This is what it's like.
I mean, Will can come on and speak Russian to you if that will.
That's not the same. I want this guy speaks. He has like he's from Ukraine and he has like this really bad accent and he's always yelling and drunk. It's fun. The guy's awesome. But so yeah, I did that. So I donated an amount of money I'm not going to disclose because Sarah's going to be really mad.
Enough that would cover a nice one.
Yeah, no, yeah, probably the one that he has.
I'm trying not to reach through the internet and strangle you, Ray.
A poor girl got robbed of everything she owned, Seraph.
How poor is she really if she's doing a podcast?
She's not doing a podcast. She's like one of the people that would be in the things like associated with them, but she's not doing it.
Things.
Like if fucking.
What kind of show are you watching?
I can't think. Just think if like
it's like some Russian person gets robbed, and there's a girl in these videos who does things.
Never mind. I did a terrible job explaining it, and I hate you for making.
I feel like this is the whole plot of the movie Taken.
Oh, I have a specific set of skills, Seraph.
Yeah, it's called I'm a dumbass and give morons money.
First of all, I think I did a nice thing.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I feel
it's
better.
On them.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get a song sung by Circumsoldier. It'll be great. Anyways, I'll play that on the show when I get it. So see, I'm working toward a greater goal. Onward.
What?
Reach for the stars.
Exactly.
You're going.
God. Hold on, Ray. You know where you should be going.
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
I see him reaching.
You should go to the moon.
That is exactly like Annoying Orange.
I don't even know what to say.
I like how it zooms in after it does that.
Yeah.
Like don't.
So yeah, that was basically it. We're gonna be Dan and I are gonna be capturing a lot of stuff at Massive Land for like our gaming. We're gonna play Minecraft and we go kill an Ender Dragon without doing it the natural way. I don't know if that means anything to you, but not using actually playing the game without using any. I guess hacks. Yeah, well, hacks is illegal. I'm saying just like creative mode and going and finding the guy.
Right.
I just want to point out that the chat room, Ray, loves the moon.
I don't give a shit what the chat. Have I ever cared about your chat room?
Tristan loves the moon.
Jesus,
Tristan, if you like the moon, I will be the moon anytime.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, I feel like this is you hitting on her, and I should.
No, this is me just saying I am going to be the moon.
Because
this is people backing me up.
If
the moon is good.
Notice I haven't said your name, because if I do that, Sarah's like, oh my god, Ray's hitting on a female. Goes, again. Oh, things are going crazy. I'm hitting things and throwing stuff.
Did you just throw the brain?
I threw the brain and it hit my big screen. It actually left a mark.
All right.
Oh no.
It went away.
So for me,
Did I ask you? Something?
I don't give a shit anymore. I'm moving this along, Ray.
Hey, Sarah, what are you doing over there? What are you doing, other drunkie? Your fucking brown coat.
I got my whiskey.
Your fucking shit coat, fucking hat. Yeah, that's right.
Brown coats.
I said it.
Bring it back. I also got my beer chaser.
I've been trying to do that for like 10 years. Trying to bring that shit back.
Bringing it back, man.
I'd like it, but I'm just saying.
All right. Let's see. So I played Warlords beta with Ray.
That was fun.
I found some stuff that I posted on the beta forums, which has caused some
uproar,
discussion, if you will.
Are you going to be vague about this, or are you going to admit to your fucking bullshit here?
No,
I don't know what it is.
Did you see the blue post?
Jesus, Ray.
I don't look at
Ray doesn't look at anything. Ray finds out the news after he comes on the show.
Yeah, I'm like a listener that's on the show.
That's
how I get to give honest reactions of how much I hate you.
Anyway, and then I've been playing some Hearthstone on the iPad, just because.
Oh, good.
But I got FTL on the Steam sale, which has been fun.
What's FTL?
It's like this really ridiculous, like 8, maybe a 10-bit game. And you just have like this ship and you upgrade it and you have crew and you fight other ships all throughout the galaxy. It's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
Maybe
I'll be a Steam player.
I got it for like $3, so I mean I was like,
oh really?
Yeah.
All right, noted.
So you better buy it before tomorrow, because
yeah, right. Sales off tomorrow. Is it through tomorrow or it's done tomorrow?
I think it's done tomorrow. I think it's at 10 a.m. Pacific. I think.
Okay, so I have time.
Yes.
Aw.
God damn it, Ray.
The Fluttershy. Are you
Yes,
a
it
brony?
is. No, that's the only thing I own, actually.
He is a brony.
Get it?
He is
Why
a brony.
did you get it?
Because it was like a couple dollars, and I knew it would make Seraph mad.
So cute.
And he's a brony.
I'm not a brony. I don't know anyone else. I know there's like a rainbow sherbet one.
Close enough.
Is it? Yeah. See?
All right, so let's get some bacon news going.
No.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
I hit the wrong button. There we go.
Good. Oh, good. Look who's prepared. Look who's in the show notes.
Well,
not me. Well, I am actually. I'm lying. I'm not in the chat room yet, though. I'm working on that.
all right, so
Bacon, Seraph. What's going on with bacon, huh?
good stuff with bacon. I'm actually proud of Canada. So there is something going on in Calgary called, it looks like the Stampede.
Yes.
The Calgary Stampede, and they are going to have bacon cheeseburgers on donuts, which is actually called a Luther burger, and it was invented here in Georgia. And we've made some at tailgates for Georgia Tech games, and they're a lot better after a few drinks, I'll say, but it is quite delicious. Sweet, it's savory.
It sounds. I did see that there's a local, like, cafe or something that has bacon donuts, but
Will, Will, I'm calling you out. Have you tried these bacon donuts? Has he tried them?
No, he hasn't.
What?
He hasn't.
What
He probably would, though.
What the F? Will, I need you to try these donuts and report back to me.
I almost sent it to you, and I was like, oh, but I bet he's probably seen it, because you've seen everything bacon.
I've seen a lot of bacon donuts, but something just happened. Something happened. I can't see. What's going on? I'm looking around. Oh, dear God. All right.
Yeah!
And also,
All right.
I also have...
Oh, God. I hate those things.
My daughter
around
sleeps with it every night. She's like, I like Enderman. Creep.
Does she know the sound it makes?
Yeah, they play Minecraft all the time. I like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit. Oh, he melted. Oh, no, he didn't.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I asked
not Jon
Will.
Snow.
I'm like, am I supposed to look at the camera when I
What do
talk?
you mean
or
it's
like...
not Jon Snow?
Isn't
What?
that Rob Stark?
I don't know.
I think
I
that's
thought it was
Jon
Jon
Snow.
Snow.
I
It looks
can't
like
see.
Jon-
I couldn't see it.
You know nothing of podcasting, Jon Snow.
That's Rob Stark, you fuck!
God
Is it?
damn it! I thought it was. I thought it was Jon Snow.
Well, that
I thought
sucks.
I think it's
That's
Rob
why
Stark.
Loot Crate didn't. That's why Loot Crate didn't retweet my tweet.
Oh, yeah, maybe it
Oh.
was
I thought
like
it was Jon
she knows
Snow.
nothing. Get it? I don't know if that's true, by the way. I was just yelling.
I don't.
They wear the same sort of crap, all this fur and whatever. They act like it's
Yeah.
cold.
I have to watch that.
It is
Maybe.
the North.
It's the
No, don't
Winter is
watch it.
coming.
Don't watch it because then we'll lose listeners, like we do every year that Game of Thrones comes on.
We do. Our chat room is actually.
Oh, because they're
usually more
Sunday
full.
nights, aren't they?
Yep,
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock. It's perfect.
But then,
Of
like,
course.
people jump in at 10 o'clock, so I mean, it's fine.
Are they traumatized when they jump in?
No,
Yeah.
no. Well,
Sometimes.
usually we're either right at like news where we're ranting about something, or FOF. So I mean, it's give or take.
Leroy Jenkins. Good
I'll
job,
take
Chef.
Leroy. Let's call it Leroy.
I like to call him Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right,
Yeah.
So Canada is making good on the whole Canadian bacon
Yes,
thing by having this
good
Calgary
Canada.
stamp.
Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Canada.
Canada. All right.
I need to go up there sometime.
It's lovely. We have some friends in Calgary who are coming to visit us for a couple of weeks.
I have,
and
a
they
friend in
usually go
Calgary.
to Stampede.
How close is Calgary to like Wisconsin?
Not close at all. No. Not close. It's way, way, way west. It's probably closer to Seattle.
I'm looking it up on map.
I'm
I
gonna
know
guess
nothing.
Montana.
I know nothing. One does not simply go
John
to
Stew.
Calgary.
So when we flew there for our friend's wedding, we went down from Minneapolis to Phoenix to Calgary. It was
Wait, where are you in Canada?
They're not. She's not in Canada. She's
No, our friends are in Calgary. We're in Minneapolis.
Oh, I thought you said you went from somewhere to Minneapolis.
We went to we went to Minneapolis to Phoenix all the way up to Calgary. It was the most pointless layover ever.
Calgary is like above Montana and Washington.
I told you.
Yeah, it's really far.
Idaho is mixed in there.
Idaho
has potatoes.
I just got my ticket for BlizzCon.
I bet they have a Spudfest.
My connecting flight is through Minneapolis.
Oh, really? When's your flight?
I don't fucking know. Chili just bought it for me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. You'd have to go through North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Why would you go down to Phoenix? That seems like you're
It
not
was.
out of the way.
I think it was just the cheapest flight, and I think it was just that was where the hub is.
They were big Leet Sauce fans.
One time I saw a package being sent by Amazon. It flew from California to New York to Texas to Virginia, then to Atlanta. I was like,
It needed to have travel experience.
Who
it came to you smarter?
Who was the drunk bastard at FedEx who signed up on that?
There.
Yeah, this is efficient.
Maybe they just don't like you because you put moon things in your fucking camera.
Hey, don't make me bring the moon back, Ray. Don't make me do it.
It's only gonna make us lose listeners, so that's on you.
I know, it's on you, Ray.
I already
People love the moon.
I already
People love the moon. Yes.
I love the moon. That's all that matters.
And yes, we bring up geography on the show because we are slightly educational as well.
Yeah.
We're classy.
Did you know that that there's a triangle between me, Seraph, and Zia, and in the middle of that triangle is Louisville, where Zia used to live.
Lowville.
She recorded with us earlier in the week, and Will has never heard anyone with there goes Stark. He had never heard anyone from Kentucky, and so she's like, "Yeah, I'm from Louisville." And he's like, "Where? What?"
Lowville.
Well, she says
the hell is
Lowville.
that? Whoa.
She says Lowville.
Lowville.
Naked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I say bagel, so it's alright.
What?
Bagels. Yes, we had this whole conversation on the show, Ray.
I know, but I still that's
words.
All right, let's get into some news.
Yes.
Really? You want to, or you want to keep on talking about accents?
No, news.
We can.
Now I want to hear some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, so first up, some World of Podcast news. Guys, we can always use your support. You can go to worldofpodcast.com and click on the Anaheim 2014 link and then select donate. We could definitely use some donations because, it's not cheap to put this event on, and we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So there. Also, click through our links and all that other jazz. Also, in order to show you guys that we're doing stuff and not just asking you for your money, we've been doing Saturday Night Showdowns, which Tristan's husband, Will, has been co-hosting, along with Adam, who does the Nexus podcast, and Monk Meditation. And those are right now Hearthstone matches between some folks. And next week, I believe we have Robert Wing versus Berlon. So check those out. They're on YouTube, and they're live every Saturday at 11 p.m.
My money is on that Rob guy.
He is pretty good. I will not deny that.
I know him. He has the heart of a champion. He knows stuff about Kobe Bryant. Me and him are fucking tight.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Oh, God. Probably the show.
Yeah, you're real tight, Ray. Good job.
Well, we talk on Twitter, but that doesn't count because I never look.
All right, yes. And by the way, I am leaving out the bacon pick because it's just awesome. But, just so people don't freak out, I am Gonna put the chat room picture there. All right, so I do want to point out that we are going to do a contest. All right, so we have a Warlords, a Draenor beta key to give away.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yep, we do. Once again, Ray, if you read the show notes, you would have known this was
Why
coming.
would I?
You would have known.
Well, how are we giving it away?
Well, Ray, I am glad that you asked. I am actually...
This is why he doesn't read.
All right,
Organic questions.
So
Yeah,
here's what it is. There is a post on our forums right now for this. And here's what you do. You reply to it. And you just tell us, we just want you to describe what Sarah, Ray, and Zia would be like as in-game NPCs. If Blizzard were to put us in the game, because they didn't. And it's not because Blizzard doesn't like us. Well, they may not like me after today. But they may just not know how to articulate our uniqueness in the game world.
I think mine's pretty easy.
A crumb on the floor of a kitchen?
Car.
Anyway, so post on there. We will pick one of the people who does, and we will send you a Warlords Draenor beta key. So
yeah, if enough people say Burr RP, I'll hook them up.
By the way, we're not going to run this forever. This is going to go until next week. We will announce the winner on episode 190. So there you go. 1 week.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 week from tonight. We are doing a show on that Sunday. So there you go.
And then the next Sunday, I am at Massive Land. So, bloop.
Was that necessary, Ray?
Yeah.
So
it was
really
pointed
necessary?
towards you. I hope she knows that it's not toward her at all. Like,
Yes.
Any of these interactions, unless
I assume.
Yeah. If it's negative, it's towards Sarah.
Well, that's just flipping great, Ray. All right, let's...
Oh, we're not allowed to swear now?
Anyway, so yes, so details, you can find
gosh,
details
darn
now. What?
Nothing?
Oh, you said
did swear.
flipping for some reason.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. Maybe I'm saving all my swear words for a little bit later.
Parent mode.
I had been yelled at by my wife for using foul language in front of the children. So there is that. I
So
probably
random
shouldn't do
world
that.
news, huh?
Are we your children?
Wait, are
Is
you?
that why?
What
Is that
just
why?
happened? What just happened here?
What?
Oh no, I am. So anyway, so there is. We have a post up on our page. You can go to click on the contest link. Of course, it would probably help if I hit
Things.
What's the wrong way?
Stuff. You okay?
No. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing.
If we knew what he was doing, we could help. But the problem is, he can't even articulate that.
No.
Got too much bacon in his
Oh
mouth.
my god, I'm doing things. Hold on.
Congratulations, Seraph.
I've broken things.
Yeah. So I had a dream that one of my friends
I fixed it.
was running around bombing random places, and I knew about it, and I was afraid to tell the cops because I didn't want to die.
Oh, and so I also just put the next news article. So the random world news, World War III.
Yes.
It's all on Seth
Oh my
Rogen's
God.
head. So technically, World War III happens. It's because of Canada. Because Seth Rogen
Fucking
is from Canada.
Fucking
Once
Canada.
again, Canada is...
You
is...
fucking lay off Canada.
What?
Wait, are you Canadian?
No,
No.
he's not.
Okay, what's your...
All of a sudden, he cares about Canada.
All of a sudden, I've been caring about Canada for a little while.
a little
A
while.
little while.
Yeah.
No.
5
So,
minutes.
apparently, there is a movie that Seth Rogen and, Franco are doing.
It's
where
James
they-
Franco.
Oh my
you don't call him
God.
just Franco.
I'm going
You
to call him
call
Franco.
Franco American.
What am I going to
He
call
knows
him?
who he was.
James? Hey,
My friend James.
Yeah.
Rogan and Franco are doing a movie where they are reporters, and the CIA intercepts them because they are about to interview Kim Jong Un. You know, the crazy kid dictator of the. He's got really weird hair. He really
What do you
does have
mean?
weird
Yeah.
hair.
Thing's fucking
Does he
styling.
wear the sunglasses too?
I don't know if he does the sunglasses.
No,
but,
he doesn't. He should.
But yeah, so and then the CIA tell them that they have to assassinate him. Well, apparently this movie has sparked the desperation of Kim Jong Un, saying that they are going to attack us. This is
because
war.
the U.S. is desperate. Obviously,
it's an act of
this
war.
media. Yeah, Jesus, what a drama queen.
Yeah, he really is.
Well, he also. North
obviously,
Korea has also said that they have finally completed the mission of landing a North Korean spaceship on the sun. I think that his father was he when he plays golf, he always hits holes in ones, and like he's just this amazing athlete. Like there's a lot of shit going on over there.
Hey, his father found the last unicorn cave, okay?
Oh, that was one of those things too, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman fucking loves going
real.
over there.
That was
weird.
real.
That's really, really awkward. The whole thing
I just feel like if somebody can believe that somebody landed on the sun.
Well, that's like what commercial was that where like Dennis Rodman goes to buy an airplane ticket and he's like I would like a ticket to North Korea one way. And they're like, he said one way. He said one way. And like everyone gets all excited.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Was it a dream?
I don't watch TV, Sarah.
All right.
Just dismiss you.
All right, so let's talk about some gaming news. First up is Oakland legalizes pinball.
Yeah.
This is a real thing. Apparently, Oakland had banned pinball for the past 80 years.
Yeah. You didn't know?
No! Who bans pinball?
It was the Great Pinball Massacre of...
Shut the fuck up, Ray.
80 years, so what, 34?
I can't deal with your shenanigans, Ray. I'm going to take off this hat.
That's math.
They had, yeah, I know, I'm really good at it. That was a guess. I couldn't confirm or deny
I can't do it either.
That's true, so... it was because they were stealing the silver pinballs because they were trying to take it to, like, pawn shops to like, buy the actual silver. They found out it's not actually silver. This is a lie that I'm making up right now because I have no idea why they were talking about this.
Well, the first comment on that article is like, "Oh, my grandpa was addicted to pinball. He would get his paycheck and go spend all his money on pinball." And it's like,
That,
really?
You know what?
Really?
Fair point. When pinball first started, they would somebody would buy it and they would have it like in the back room and they would bet on games and people would fucking lose their paycheck. So that is true.
But they would do it with something else if it wasn't pinball. Really.
Yeah.
And I've had the Who stuck in my head ever since I read that.
Oh, Pinball Wizard?
Yes.
Well,
I actually knew something about an old band. Holy shit.
Right?
Well,
I only know one line.
Well, I mean, you can go to Oakland now and play pinball, so have at it, Oakland-ites.
Oaktown, Sarah. Oakland definitely in the house.
I mean, they got the
Fucking
Oakland Athletics,
California love.
Right? Oakland
Yeah,
Athletics.
they do. Yeah, they do.
They have the Oakland Raiders, and now they have Oakland Pinball.
Ooh, I know that. They'll be professional.
So there you go, Oakland.
One of my friends' dads had a basement full of pinball machines that he would work on. It was actually kind of crazy. I got really good at pinball, Sarah. Bet you didn't know that.
Do you play mean pinball?
What's that?
Do you play mean pinball?
I thought you said me.
Do you do pelvic thrusts into the pinball machine, Ray?
No, I don't cheat, Sarah.
You should.
I see Ray doing pelvic thrusts into the machine.
You see things that you want to see, and that's weird.
You see things that you want to see.
Yeah, I know, because I have eyes, and I look at things. Wiggly.
You see things like faces in clouds.
Oh,
ah!
Why? Oh.
I mean, if we're going to be honest, if I didn't know you guys, I would watch the Sundering every week just for that.
No.
Sorry, Ray.
No.
Yes. Vindicated. All right, Ray. Let's see. What do we got? We got so the chief operating officer of Symantec antivirus software.
For?
Chief operating officer. He puts World of Warcraft on his resume, and that's how he got like a job as CIO of Starbucks.
Wait, he plays?
Yeah.
What I don't understand though is that they're like, oh, he has a level 70, blah blah blah, and he healed. But the article is from like this year.
Yeah. So the thing
He's
is,
in
they
one of
said
those
he
twin
put.
guilds.
So you have to bring it like, so he put it on his resume for the CIO job for Starbucks. It doesn't necessarily
Sure.
say that he put it on the resume for the COO job.
What's
That's
the
what I'm not
difference
sure
between
about.
a CIO and a COO?
Chief Information Officer.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's
Information.
it's being the IT guy or the operations guy.
Why don't they just call it
Both
IT guy
suck.
then?
Well, then there's the CTO, Chief Technology Officer.
Fuck these things. Am I gonna be called the Domino's DE delivery expert? No.
You could.
I'm a pizza boy.
If you join like a small pizza company that decides they don't like the term delivery dude, they'll be like, oh, let's call it a pizza engagement manager.
Vice President of Delivery.
Yeah. Fucking the master of fucking pizza
Delivery
contribution.
master.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if you go
am-
into a bank, everyone's like a VP. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's like a vice president or associate director of checking accounts. Like, I'd like to speak to your associate director of checking accounts. Oh, that's our teller, Susan. Go talk to her.
I'm the CEO of Bernard P. Industries, so... And the CIO. And the CAW.
Anyway, so this guy used World of Warcraft at least to get the Starbucks CIO job, which he used for gamification, which I found interesting because I'm pushing gamification at my company. So, I wish they provided more fucking detail in the story other than, oh, look, isn't this quaint? They put a video game on a resume. Tee-hee, now look at him. He's like...
Yeah, they didn't really expand on it much. But
because they couldn't. That's because that was the only silver lining. Like, everything else is like, he hasn't played in 7 years. Like, he bought his character on eBay. Seraph sucks.
Yeah, and did they go, God, you're only 70, you fucking noob?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Why aren't you 90?
Yeah.
But
he could be in one of those
he's-
twink guilds. It's true. I mean,
I'm at 70
that's my theory.
He's not the only person who's ever done that. I feel like it was someone for Yahoo or something that did that too.
Yeah, because
And I
Yahoo's
get it,
doing
like,
so great.
if you're achieving shit in the game, which I am not, I can understand that because you can be like, yeah, I'm a leader and I do this and I do this and I organize this shit. Like I put the podcast on my resume, but if I tried to put
I can't do that.
I can't put this podcast on my resume. This is a career killer.
It's organizing all this shit and like, coming up with a plan, and that may not pertain. That pertains to what I do. That doesn't
not
pertain
me. I
probably
can't
to
put
what you
on
do.
there. I derail a podcast every week, and for some reason I'm still allowed back
P.S.
on it.
Please don't look at this podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, my biggest achievement is like, wow, I made this awesome transmog. But if you're a raid leader or you're a guild leader or something, sure, maybe you can, translate that into something.
Don't put guild leader in there. That's Seraph, and that's a lie.
Hey, Ray.
What?
I don't know.
Talk to the hand!
Your fingers are really red.
Your fingers are stupid.
What the fuck have you been doing?
Oh, we know.
Sometimes...
Shit.
Sometimes it just has to happen. Where'd he go? What just happened? He just gets up and goes.
Is he going to show his butt again?
I don't know. Does that work for you? Because we can get him to
sure.
do that. I mean, these are monkeys, so I mean...
I dig butts.
Like big butts and I
Chief
cannot
meat
lie.
handler.
Did you say chief meat handler?
Yeah, I'm looking at chat. I'm going to ignore Will's Yahoo because we've already discussed Yahoo with Zia.
Okay, well...
Yahoo and Pizza.
Alright, so let's talk about... First up, there's a neutral Pandaren who hit level 90.
Yay!
170 days played.
That's a lot. And that's only on that character.
Yeah. That's just under half of a year total. That's like not doing anything for like half of a year.
That sounds fun.
People are upset because of all the people who are like, oh, you're so awesome, you're doing great. And like, putting him on this pedestal. But I would have quit an eighth of the way through what he did. So I got to give him some props.
I mean, it's cool and all, but...
It's impressive patience. But
I don't have that
was it
kind of
necessary?
It's
He's the only
OCD.
person
It's not
who's-
patience.
I
It's
mean-
like it's an addiction.
But and
Needs
and
help.
Also, Yeah, and also I think his motivation too was like, well, his friend said you're never gonna be able to do this, and he was like, I'm gonna do it. So that was his kind of like, continue on motivation, which is fair. Go fuck you and keep going.
Hey, Seraph.
Ray, I feel like you people need to keep on telling me that I need to switch the damn picture in the chat room.
I don't have that open because it kills the stream it kills the recording, so...
There we go, I got a picture.
Seraph, I got a picture too. It's a bird, look.
God damn it, Ray. Oh, for the love of God, Ray.
Oh, I have a bird.
Oh, not you two!
Yeah! I have a better one.
That's actually a griffin, and...
I know. Close enough. It's half bird.
Bird RP!
God!
Woo!
Alright, I can't keep this up. Alright.
I can pull all sorts of shit from
God
here.
bless it. Alright. Let's talk about the next item, which is human male model updates for Warlords of Draenor. Alright, how about that?
I'll take it.
So I posted it up on Twitter about this, but look at those nipples. This is just the sexualization of men by Blizzard to demean us and keep us subservient. It is ridiculous. It sickens me. Where is the equality? They're not showing nipples on women. Why do we gotta get shown all the nipples?
You have proper boxers, though. That counts for something.
Speaking of that, look at the gap there between the that is just an unrealistic expectation.
Especially with how many muscles there are.
It's just unrealistic expectations.
Thank you.
That no one can live up to. No one can live up to these body images. How dare they?
Yeah.
How dare they?
I haven't cared about any of the models at all, so this bores me, just like Mino as well.
It's kind of a perfect chest hair spatter, too.
This is definitely Nipplegate.
Oh, shit, I think there's a...
I'm going to call this model Nipplegate. That's what I'm sticking with.
Nipplegate 2014.
That's the name of the fucking show, then.
The pigtails. I don't really get the pigtails, but... Or the weird side.
It's just another way that Blizzard is sexualizing men and it's just horrible. It's a horrible thing. That's
all they do.
It really is. It's this agenda that they have. It sickens me. Sickens me.
I like all of the selfie faces that he's making in their little examples.
Is he doing a fucking duck face?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if I can do that. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all human male dude taking a selfie.
But other than all nipples aside, I think it looks good.
They're pretty cool nipples, though. I mean,
they kind of angle up. It's a weird. The areola is weird. Yes,
well,
the areola is weird. Hey!
Doesn't it stretch?
I don't know. See, the problem is I only have one.
All right, take your shirt off. Let's see. What?
What? How much have you had to drink? Let's compare nipples.
Well, it was a full bottle when I started.
Ray's like, what's going on here?
Will's gonna kill me.
All right, Ray, do you care? Male model, good.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna play a human, so no.
All right. Well, you may after we get to our last piece of news because that rep bonus is really sweet.
I don't give a shit. I got the insane title without being a human. Shut up.
All right, fair enough. Calm down. Don't overreact.
No, I did.
Let's see. All right. So next up is Beta's Live. So Ray, pretty much when you and I streamed Alpha 1991, that was pretty much the end of it because soon afterwards they went straight to Beta.
I know. I was playing it over at Dan's house and showing him all the stuff that we did.
I do want to point out though that in a link that I provided, the DK tier armor. Actually, it's not in that post, but if you go out to like MMO Champion,
I was gonna say I didn't see it at all.
God damn it! I'm sorry.
I'd rather have the mental imagery. I think
Well, the DK armor is just really not flattering. Like, well, let's just be honest. It looks like they have a horn on the crotch. It's
so
really...
what?
But DKs are like bone.
Yeah, they like to bone, Sarah.
Well, I'm not going to
dudes, they
say that
love
we
the
don't like to
bone.
bone, but, I mean, really?
They're making it really just...
Was that
body
necessary? I mean, seriously.
Apparently. It's, I don't know. Some of the new tiers are interesting.
Yeah,
I get that a lot of work went into them and thought, but I'm not a fan of all of them.
I mean...
Sorry, Will, I kind of am.
So, here's the thing. I don't mind the DK armor until you get to his crotch. I'm like, really?
Until you get to his crotch, how long did it take, Sam? Do some foreplay first?
I mean... What the F?
He has two of them.
And they had to do a side shot of it, too. Look, it's just like, boom!
I mean, like, Arthas had skulls on his kneecaps, and this guy's like, yeah, got it on my groin.
Got a cod piece with my cock sticking out of it.
Well, we do a cod pass.
I mean, I could see it on, like, the chest or something, but...
I mean, if this was a Forsaken, I mean, that could really be their penis. I mean... That could really be it. That's happening
all
right
anatomy
now.
aside, I don't know.
Well, a lot
weird.
of the tier pieces are strange. I think like the hunter has like some flaming cyclone on their crotch, so if like you feel
the druid is okay. Well, it's different, as we Minnesotans say, because it has like the weird wing things, but they're kind of cool. But they're all really brownish.
There's just a lot of weird things going on in the crotch regions for these tier 17 armor pieces.
Well, maybe that's what they thought was missing.
Flaming cyclones, giant cod pieces. It's quite ridiculous.
Well, if you look at the tier gear for every expansion, like it follows the color pattern of the color of the box.
Look, there is the hunter armor. Look, there's a giant flaming hole in their crotch. It's a giant. There's a giant.
Does it close? Does it open and close?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
It does.
Isn't that messed up? That is messed up.
No, they have to make a different set of armor for every class. Like,
Yeah,
however many times. It's like
I couldn't do it. I absolutely could not
ridiculous.
do it. But that is hilarious. I love it.
Well,
and it looks like the shoulders spit out
then there's
flames
the
too,
warrior.
which is really cool.
Well, here's
Warriors
the thing,
have, like, a
care
huge,
about
like-
how anything looks anymore because it's just gonna be like, hey, guess what? You can
I do.
transmog out of it.
But
That's
look at
true.
the warrior. The warrior has
But it would
this
be nice
cod
to have
piece.
something you didn't have to transmog.
So what?
Who doesn't?
cares
Who
about the
doesn't like to
warrior?
sit in the city and be like, look how awesome I am?
I mean, Jesus, the warrior set looks good until you get to their fucking belt. Look at that
Hey,
thing.
don't look
it,
at
like,
their belt.
It
Change
sticks out like 3 feet, and it's like got horns and spikes.
So
The
what?
hangy thing. Is that like their new thing? Is let's make belts really
Let's make
awesome.
ridiculous
because they had a phase
belts.
2 where they just made belts like really giant instead
Yeah.
of and
It looked
like
like
that
a
must have
fucking
been in
girdle
Kata.
as opposed to a belt.
Like you looked like you were a fucking wrestling champion.
That's right.
Oh,
Let me,
and then,
let me
of
tell
course,
you something, brother.
hold on. Here, then there's also the warlock. Let's take a look at them. They got a giant skull cod piece.
I like that.
Are we gonna go through all of this? 'Cause
There's
if
a lot
I was
of-
a listener, I would hate.
There's
this
a
right
lot of head on crotch between the warlock and Death Knight. I'm just gonna throw that out.
Maybe
There sort of is.
It's
maybe
why they call
they're
it getting
trying
head.
to insinuate that people like heads in their crotches.
Possibly.
It wouldn't be that far off.
I know, except for me, because apparently I hate people, right, Seraph? I hate blowjobs.
You do hate blowjobs.
You're a fucking son of a bitch.
All right. So probably what everyone has been waiting for, and this is gonna come early on the FOFs. I want to post.
Really?
I posted up the following on the forums yesterday,
I have never heard of this before.
where I had noticed that some guild perks were missing. I posted that yesterday.
Scandal.
No one seemed to care, and it quickly got pushed to the second page until our good friend Air over from Monk Meditation bumped it back up, and then a few more people bumped it back up, and then like there was a Twitter post where they basically said that they were consolidating, and then came the bombshell. where they said they're getting rid of guild leveling. And most of the perks.
That's your fucking crusade that they just stomped on.
So, before
this has you upset, by the way.
Before I get into my mode here,
oh boy,
Tristan, what are your thoughts on this? I'm trying to be nice right now because I may lose it at any moment.
I feel like I have slightly different thoughts because I did see a blue. Did you see the blue post?
I saw the blue post. I read it.
So they're getting rid of the leveling, but they're keeping the perks. They're just making them like the norm.
Well, they said they're keeping some of them and making them the norm, but others they are getting rid of.
Right. But we don't know which ones they are, right?
Cash flow is definitely gone.
That sucks. But it's still beta. They could change their mind.
I don't think they will.
Maybe if we all yell loud enough and you can start, which you did. I don't know. It's whether they listen or not. I'm not in beta, so I can't yell at all. But that would suck because as you know, people who we're not guild leaders, but we're friends with the guild leaders, and it's nice to have that cash flow come in and all of the perks. But at the same time, there's the guild that Will and I use to kind of chill out and just whatever is level 6. And you feel it. You feel the difference. So it would be nice to have that kind of balance. But at the same time, if we're missing a lot of the main perks, it kind of sucks. So I'm curious to see how it actually pans out.
So, I'm just going through the things. Raid, buy not equips are coming back, by the way. That's something. What is cash flow exactly, Sarah, for somebody who doesn't notice
cash flow is you get up to 10% of all looted gold.
Oh,
that automatically goes into the guild bank.
Yes,
yeah,
but
it's an added thing. It didn't take away from your.
Yeah, it doesn't take away from people.
Yeah.
So, like, if you looted 100 gold, it would take 10 gold and drop it into the guild bank.
Yeah, it's like a guild bank reward.
All right, so. All right, so when
I always have gold issues. I'm
just
Raid does not have gold
coming
issues.
from somebody who has hit 1 million gold in game already. Gold matters a lot to some people. Now, when I would go in, I guarantee that
especially with the black market.
Well, yes, that's also true. But when I go into old dungeons or whatever, or old raids, that's what. 10 gold, 20 gold per boss kill, whatever it was. And I do that on multiple characters every week.
But they reduce the amount of gold you get from those old raids though too.
I know,
they made it scale down, which sucks. But
still, I mean, I still do it because I go
it's a
for
decent amount.
Old stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that can go toward an entire person's repairs.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that is a big deal. But they're not just getting rid of that, right? They're getting rid of all of them, right?
No. Some of them, the ones they're keeping, will be passive instead of being like, oh, you've got to level the X, Y, and Z to get these rewards. It's just going to be everyone has them. They're passive. It's just that's what it is now.
Because I see it,
so I pasted a link real quick right in the chat room. That's what is still in the game for perks.
That's it.
Mobile banking, yeah, that's worthwhile. What's the
I feel like
that moving faster when you're dead?
Guild mail should just be
experience,
standard.
rep, profession related.
Yeah. You know what? That's kind of shitty. That was nice when all of a sudden hey, we gathered enough fucking herbs to get something. Wait, that's an achievement. Never mind. Sorry, I'm thinking of 7 different things right now. Is it really true that cash flow is extremely important to botters and exploiters, and taking it away from them will hurt them severely? Who gives a fuck? You know how many people aren't botters that do as much as botters?
If there are botters, ban them.
Exactly. People have accused me of being a bot before because that's how much I fucking farm shit.
If people are joining a bot guild, then they're idiots. Alright? That's first up. Alright? Do some fucking homework on the guild. This is... Alright, so here we go. So first off, the guild system needed work. I am not going to disagree with that. It did. But you don't just fucking throw it out. You fix it. Cash flow may not have been able to pay for all the repairs, but it paid for a lot of it. And that, and combined with the guild-related events, like you killed the first raid boss, you did 5 dungeons, whatever.
Yep.
All that for my guild, which was a casual raiding guild, which I would argue is probably the majority of guilds out there, would pay if you handled it right. So for our guild, here's what we did, and this is what I was trying to explain to someone on Twitter, is that we tell people, like, we're only going to pay for repairs on progression fights. If we have a fight on farm, you're not going to get guild repairs. If we're wiping, then we're doing something stupid. We don't deserve to get repair costs. 2, if we're on progression, you know it. And then it's very clear to see the money coming in versus going out. So if I had to scale back the amount of repairs, I'd say, look, we're bringing in this much based upon the money log, and, you know, this is how much is going out. And people be like, oh, okay, no one get in a fight. But before we had cash flow, some people would donate 100 gold a week, 1,000 gold, whatnot. And then those are the people who sometimes would get upset because they're like, well, I'm donating to the guild, but other people aren't. So I'm helping the guild out more. So people are like, well, that just forces people to donate more. No, it starts causing resentment in a guild, is what it does. And I used to have to ask people to donate in order so we could pay for certain things. And it wasn't fair. So they're going to add in BOE epics. Yeah, that's great until they up the drop rate of them to some ridiculous levels, and then you have people farming the trash to get these epic BOEs.
That'll happen regardless of
and then you're going to have 1 million of them up on the auction house, and then what's going to happen? The prices of them are going to be worth shit, and we're not going to get any money for them. There's other ways to do this.
Yeah,
so,
that's luck when it came down to that, though. If you were the first one to post that up on the auction house, you'll make enough for guild repairs for a fucking month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are ways to fix this, but this is not the way to do it. You don't just take away guild leveling. You got to make guilds... It feels like they're taking the MMO out of an MMORPG. They're trying to say, guilds aren't that important. You can play this game completely single player. You don't need to interact with anybody on a human level. Go have at it. And that's where my problem is. Fix guilds. Make guilds important. Make people want to be in a guild, and make guilds unique. Give them the tools to be able to do stuff as a group. I'm not saying that Blizzard is solely responsible for guilds sticking together and doing things together. That's not what I'm saying. Because that's partially on the GM, the officers, and the guild members themselves to want to do things with each other. It's an MMO. Deal with people. Alright? But if they said, hey, you get to pick from one of these phased quests out there in the wild for this week, which one do you want to do? And you need at least 5 or 10 guildies to go do it. And once you complete it, you know, that generates 1,000 gold into your guild bank. Okay. That creates a guild event, and it helps deal with the cash flow thing at the same time.
Are they keeping the guild runs and stuff where you get gold?
I think that they need to, and they probably need to increase them.
So they aren't right now?
No, and like you only get like 1,000 gold for like the first raid kill. They're gonna need to up that. They need to do it for like any boss you kill, I feel.
Yeah,
and
a lot of guilds won't benefit from that.
Yeah, and you got to increase that. Like what I feel is run 5 dungeons, increase that to like 10 for a week. You know, if a guild can't do it, then I mean you have to do something to replace that guild cost. But at the same time, make it important to run with a guild. You know, I applaud them for doing certain things to make running with friends and guildies important. They said they were going to have like buffs where like you can get the loot satchels if you run with guildies and things instead of just like queuing randomly. So that's great. But killing off guild levels and perks isn't the answer. They need to make it more custom, and they need to make it so guilds can almost customize the guild to fit their needs. One of the things that they originally introduced was guild talent trees. I feel that those were really good. And they scrapped them. They scrapped them in favor of saying, nope, because everyone's just going to pick one tree and that's going to be it. And if you don't have that certain...
Not necessarily.
If you don't have that certain spec, then you're not going to get people to join. Well, guess what? Maybe someone is going to want to join because maybe you're focusing on PvP. Or maybe you have a guild that's focusing on raiding and PvE, and that's your tree. Make it specialized. Make it so that your guild is special. It stands out.
Yeah.
You know, in the real world, if you join a club, you have a club that's specialized in engineering, or maybe you find a club who does podcasting that you can join up with. Clubs are special. It's not just a one size fits all. Like you don't see podcasters and scientists all getting together and doing the hokey pokey on Thursday nights. Do something to make guilds feel special. And right now, it's just not there. It's like, oh, we're going to take away guild levels, so all the hard work that you did to level the guild, it's gone. So Joe Burr says I sound really entitled. No, here's the thing. Blizzard needs to do more for guilds. It's not about me feeling entitled. It's about the fact that guilds are a staple of MMOs. They just are. It creates a social interaction. LFR, I argue, has taken that away. Taken away also, Group Finder has also taken away that need to be in a guild. Alright, there's some people who want to play it solo, that's fine. Let them do that. But guilds should still get some benefit. What's my benefit of being in a guild other than, I get to raid with people on a set schedule? Give us more things. Give us more ways to earn cash, since you're taking away cash flow. They could be doing this. They could be. They said it's mid-implementation. But all I see right now is we're taking shit away from you. Give us a better guild finder tool in-game. Because the current one is complete shit. Like, most people don't even know how to open it, for first. And two, like, I have to specify, our raids are either on weekdays or weeknights. Oh, that really helps. That really helps. So someone was like, I want a weekend guild. They're like, oh, this guild raids on weekends. And they go and look. And when they join up, they're like, oh, you don't raid on the night? I was looking for a weekend during the days. Yeah, sorry, there's no option for us to put down our times in the whole thing. So you had to read our note or go to our website that we had to just put in there anyway. So they basically have left guilds with almost no tools at their disposal. I mean, thanks for the guild banks and guild repairs, but how are we going to fund them? As a GM, I can only do so much to keep people interested, but if you allowed me some ways to either create, to say, hey, people who donate to the guild bank on these days, so many donations, help us earn achievements to get, like, gold or something. I don't know. Give us something.
Fundraising can rub people wrong, and I mean, it's not like anyone's losing. It's not like, where if it was the government and people were having to pay for that 10% that was going into cash flow out of taxes or something. That's just, it's in-game money. It's not like it's coming out of somewhere else to be able to pay into that cash flow to make it easier for guilds to be able to do that.
Yeah. So
basically.
So if that was a problem, with botters, how big of a problem was it that their only solution was we're going to toss this whole thing out?
How many botters are there?
Oh, yeah. There's so many. Oh my god.
But a percentage in comparison to the players that are benefiting from.
Considering I've gotten accused of botting means that there's people out there that know what bots look like. Somebody that has a lot of fucking time, like me. That's what a bot looks like. I think it's shit, Seraph. I don't like agreeing with you.
So Jober says, so Sarah, you're saying that if they remove bonuses, your guild is the same as others. My guild is currently the same as others, but
most of China.
But
it makes it easier for the people who are already together.
Yeah,
without penalizing anyone else.
Yeah, it gave our guild, like, assistance. We're a casual guild. We don't have people playing like 5 days a week who are running content, finding epics to sell in the auction house. Some of our players will get on 2 to maybe 4 times a week. We'll raid. We'll do maybe some 5-mans, and that's it. But the cash flow thing
anymore.
The cash flow thing really did help, along with our weekly like 5-mans and raid kill that helped with guild repairs. Right now, I don't see how the BOE epics are a silver bullet to helping with that. I realize that
it depends on the person whether or not they're willing to give that to the bank.
Yeah.
If they'll keep it for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So then we also have to change the loot rules because
you don't have to rely on that.
They've also said that like the loot rules are either going to be like just like LFR is today or Flex, or it's going to be up to the the raid leader's discretion, which is kind of like what most raiding guilds use, like some sort of point system, which is what we'll probably wind up doing. So for us, yeah, we're going to have the BOE epics. If no one can use them, go to the auction house, and we're going to try to sell it. But at the same time, if like 30 people all get that same BOE epic, they're all going to put it up on the auction house, and it's just going to drive the price lower. So how much can we really expect for that piece?
Probably not that much. If they have the BOE Epic thing, regardless of the drop rate, it could be Ashes of Alar drop rate. People are still going to farm it. They're going to do the trash shit that they did in ICC, and did they do it in Firelands? I don't know. But like,
I just want to see them do something comprehensive for guilds. Give guild leaders and officers and even guild members tools to be able to do like events, tournaments, create some sort of semi-custom questing content.
I think you're missing the point, Joe. I really do.
Joe, I am not focused on items at all, but that's the only solution that they've offered, is that we're getting rid of cash flow, but we're going to offer you BOE epics.
And it seems like that's also not the only thing that they're getting rid of. It seems like that this is the first one that anyone's noticed. So
I think
it's not good.
Especially for the people who are playing for the people. Like, our guild is mostly friends or friends of friends or whatever. We don't have to be really hardcore or like really find stuff. All we have to do is run things together, and we're passively kind of making the money that we need to be able to offer, here you can repair all of your stuff without having to be like, hey, please give to the guild bank. It's just, it allows us to just be friends and run as friends without having to really stress about how much money we're making.
It's for like Seraph's guild, that's probably like on like a normal week, probably 1,500, 2,000 guild.
About 3,000 gold.
Yeah, like
it really does help.
Yeah, we all played before perks, but they're taking something away that
but they're perks, so
it's good. It's like they're taking a perk away that helps a guild.
So
a lot.
So yes, Joe Brewer, we did play before the perks, and you know what? My guild will make it.
It was harder to get gold.
It was harder to get
and
gold.
It was a lot. It was a lot more active. Like, please make sure you're giving something to the guild bank. Where now it's not there. There's not as much of a focus on having to do that because there's a passive that no one's losing anything, but we're still getting the money that we need to be able to offer that to people.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. Before that, there was like isolated incidents where people, like I said earlier, would donate money to the guild bank. Mm-hmm. And then they would kind of resent the people who didn't or couldn't for whatever reason. They're like, well, I'm on here 5 days a week and I'm farming stuff up and donating to the guild, but this person can't.
Yeah.
And so it started creating animosity, which eventually led to somebody leaving. Now, my guild, honestly, we're pretty good about trying to find those people and say, look, that's not what we want to do. And when cash flow came out, we stopped that fundraising, as you mentioned it. One of the things that we did to try and we had to be creative to raise funds. One of the things that we did was we did a lotto where like you paid like and I don't know, Ray, I don't know if you were ever involved with it.
That's a great system, and I've seen that happened in all the other guilds I was into. It happened in Violent Apathy because Dizzy ran that. Like, it happened in the one I'm in now, but they changed the name.
Yeah, but no, we did a lotto where basically you bought a ticket for like 100 gold. You could buy multiple tickets, and the guild kept 10% of the total, and whoever won that random number would get the rest of it.
Yeah,
and
there's always ways to make the money, but the fact that there is something that automatically did it without any sort of like liability, there's no accountability. It just went in there. You didn't know how much a single person did. It just went in there. It was perfect. Perfect, Seraph.
Yeah. So, will we survive? Yes, my guild will survive. My guild will survive the fact that they're removing some of the stuff. Does it suck? Right now, absolutely. I need to see it better. I need to see a better implementation. I would also like some sort of commitment Blizzard that they do value guilds and that they want to do something for guilds to make them important and unique and give us something. Guild halls, something. I want to see them do something for guilds because I feel like the guild leveling system was something that they finally gave to guilds, and now I feel like they're just taking it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it sucks.
Before perks and after, my guild has fundamentally stayed the same.
Same, yeah.
So Joe has said, "Oh well, there was more communication guilds before." In my guild, my guild's fundamentally stayed the same, and Ray can attest to that. I mean, not much has changed in our guild from perks before to after.
More people just hate me.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we can only speak from our experience.
Yeah.
So maybe someone else's guild is totally, they've lost communication. There's a breakdown. Our guild has been fine. Our guild is communicated exactly the same because we're still focusing on the same things. But everyone's experience may be different. So I get what he's saying, but that doesn't mean that's the same all across the board.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a guild that you feel is deteriorating, maybe it's time to find.
It just happens sometimes too.
It really does. I mean, I know. Look. Guilds are something that I'm very passionate about. I've been a GM of Phalanx of Nod for almost 10 years now. I always want to see what's best for the guild, and I want the tools to make guilds fun. I want the tools to be there to help me recruit in game instead of having to constantly go to forums or spam trade chat. And I want my guildies to see progress that is being made towards something, or that their efforts are going towards something. And I was always hoping that maybe they'd add more levels to the guild leveling system, or they do something. And I posted it multiple times on my blog about adding some form of custom content or something.
That's a great idea too, by the way. I like it.
Yeah. Now, I understand that most people wouldn't consider a new guild that's only level 6 or versus a level 25. But at the same time, given the right push, it's not hard to level a guild. I've seen. So that I mean, that's fine. You know what? Get rid of the leveling system. Make some of the perks achievement based. Make guilds go out and do stuff together. But I mean, to just take stuff away and just say
that's
giving
what's
you.
Gonna happen, though.
Just say that the option for cash flow is going to be BOE epics that we're going to drop. I feel like that doesn't solve the problem. To say that we're just going to allow you to earn rep faster, don't necessarily see that as a solution potentially.
I think what it does is mitigate mitigates how different it feels, because I mean, if you play in a guild that's not 25 or that's level 2 or something, you could totally feel the difference. So I feel like what they're doing by making it certain ones passive is just kind of mitigating the difference, which isn't the best. But
look, like I said, this guild system was not perfect, but it was something. They gave us something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah.
And right now, I don't feel like we're getting anything in return. I feel like we're getting stuff that if you run with a pug, you may get a BOE epic that you could help out your guild, or maybe if you're the first ones in, like Ray said, and you can sell it for $50,000 and someone buys it. But
hey, I got lucky at the beginning of an expansion before.
But 3 weeks in, when everyone is getting those drops off of every single mob, and now it's only going for 100 gold, it's not going to really do much good.
I remember all that farming, the epic farming or whatever, when you just do trash mobs, that it you never saw somebody be like, oh dude, I got this thing, so I got better gear. It was always, I accidentally got saved. It never seemed, I always hated that, the whole farming trash, because that's something that all of a sudden was part of the norm. Oh, you're not farming trash, you're not doing your best. Listen, farming trash is fucking dumb. So I hate it.
so here's the thing. I'm going to get hung up on the cash flow thing. So they said that cash flow contributed less gold to the guild bank than guild challenges. Okay, fair enough. Give us more guild challenges. Tell us that, quest for complete 10 quests with at least one other guildie in group. Give us things, some reason why, and say hey, let's go do some quests. Let's go do some dailies. Or whatnot, and let's do it together. That way, so the guild can get some benefit out of this. You know, give us more guild challenges. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm looking at guild chat, and really, it's really set. Oh, not guild chat. I'm looking at our show chat, and it just feels like so many people have had such a negative experience with guilds, and I'm sorry that you've been in some really bad guilds, and being in a good guild makes all the difference with playing this game, and I am really happy that I am in my guild, and I have been perfectly happy in there. You know, we've had our ups and downs, but for the most part, it has been a great experience, and it's probably one of the only reasons why I still play this game, because I look forward to spending time with them every week.
It's true, he does.
I feel like it's still up to guild leaders or guild members to engage with their co-members. I don't feel like guild perks really changes that. It's just I don't know. Maybe I feel like it's still up to the people in the guild to do that. What if you're just focusing on fundraising and that's the only reason you're engaging with your guild members? You're not really engaging very well.
All right, we got to put a nail in the coffin of this subject. So I'm just gonna say one thing. Well,
hold on.
No.
Well, Chief Fulgen just posted. So
I know
Ian Hazakostas did just post on Twitter. It says we want to increase gold income in relative terms from a variety of group activities. All right,
okay,
it's fine. Add them as guild challenges. That will go a long way. Now they say dungeons, etc. I want to see something more than dungeons. I want to see reason for us to go out and do quests together. Make it so that there's a reason for us to group up and do maybe a battleground, not necessarily a rated battleground, a regular battleground with folks. Do things like that you have to be in a guild group for.
But I was gonna say that Seraph probably, when we started this podcast, I guarantee in the back of Seraph's mind, he'll never admit to it, but be like, "Oh, I can get more this will be good for the guild." Like he can see, like, I can get another way to recruit people that I would never have a chance of recruiting.
Well, yeah. So I mean, like I said, ultimately the guild system had flaws. It did, but I feel like they threw the baby out with the bathwater on this move. I feel that they could have said, "Hey, we're going to get rid of these perks, but this is what we're doing instead." I feel the message was shit, to put it bluntly, and they could have said, "And we have some long-term plans to make guilds more unique," and that's really what I want. How do we get guilds to feel more unique? How do we get them from a mechanics standpoint, from the tools that we are given? How can we get them to feel more unique?
I love the idea of the talent tree, but obviously they threw that out. So
yeah,
I like talent trees the way they were, and they changed it to this system of
I did too.
So I mean,
there are still essentially cookie cutter talents. It's just a lot simpler than it used to be. I love the 61 point talent or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, thank you, because I think I was the only one that ever crusaded against that.
I mean, so just as an example, if you had a talent tree, let's say you spec'd it for PvP, right? So maybe right now the guild challenges say that run 5 battlegrounds with your guildies, and for each 5 you earn 500 gold apiece, right? If you spec it for PvP, which means you don't spec it for PvE, maybe you get an extra 5 PvP related guild challenges for that week instead. It's not necessarily a make or break system, but it gives you
leans
something
towards what you're going for.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Your people do.
You help specialize the guild and basically say this is what we're trying to offer you. So when is that a Cthulhu?
He fell and it was bothering me. No, it's Rob Stark or whoever the fuck it's supposed to be.
But no, so just like any product, just like any product that you're going to go out and buy, there's something special about it. So whether you want to buy a Honda or you want to buy a Toyota, maybe the Honda has a better console. They say, hey, we have the auxiliary jack, in this little cubby, and maybe the Toyota says, no, well, we have the auxiliary jack right there where you can get to it quickly. Or
right, you go for what works best for you.
Exactly. So what I'm asking for is maybe perks weren't the right way, but some sort of specialization to distinguish us in game it's still up to the guild and the guild leaders to make it work. And guys, if so if cash flow was the sole reason for botters to invite people and they were taking advantage of people, that this was a really horrible way to deal with that problem. All right.
And I feel like it's the exception too, but again, that's just my experience. I haven't seen that, so that doesn't in my brain that doesn't really click, but I feel like it's easy enough to join a level 25 guild or whatever level you get cash flow at, It's not hard to find that. You stay in a guild that works for you, who has the people that you will work with, that you'd like to talk to. It's not like it's so hard to find a level 25 guild that you're, picking and choosing kind of where you can go. So I feel like it still comes down to the people. It's not necessarily that cash flow is going to make or break whether or not you join a guild. You're going to join a guild. It's probably level 25. I don't know. I feel like it's not that hard to find. It's just they're taking it away.
I personally, I really think that the way to do this is through guild specialization, and I've been a proponent for custom guild quests, letting us pick a quest. And then what happens is you have your guildies go off and do that quest, and they know that the money that they're going to get at the end of that quest is going to go towards the guilds. Do something like that. Give us guild halls. You started it with the garrison. Expand it now. Give us something that we can, that the guildies can help customize, can walk into and see, like, the heads on boards of, like, the raid bosses that we killed. Allow us to get decorative loot objects or something to decorate our loot hall with. It doesn't have, and then, Blizzard's always said, oh, well, guild halls will just be for the guild officers and guild leaders. Why does it have to be? Why? Because, like, there's some really shitty guild leaders out there? Well, I'm sorry that some guild leaders are pretty shitty.
There will be.
If we had a guild hall, I'd be like, all right, guys, so we have these items. How do we want to decorate the guild hall? What do you guys want to do? Make it an interactive experience. I know, crazy idea, conversing with your guildies and all. But if you're in a guild that wouldn't want to do that, why are you in that guild?
I wouldn't, like my Arthurville says, I would skip garrisons or whatever in Warlords if I could. I would, because I don't. That's not my thing, I agree with everything except for the guild hall stuff. So just all the other stuff. Yes.
The way I see it is some jackasses ruined it for everybody else.
Well, yeah, that's what always happens, though.
It really stinks. Like, the people who are using the system right, like Belling Sanad, then kind of get screwed. And all right, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just
move it. Move it.
I'm going to end this that I am pissed the fuck off that they just ditched everything and there's no concrete examples. I want to see some examples. And I better see them quick because I'm just angry about this. I've defended Blizzard on a lot of things, like the no flight and all that, and the ability pruning and the stat squish. I get it all. This, I understand that the guild system needed to change, but don't just fucking abandon it.
I feel like there's still some time. So for me, there's still some hope that maybe they'll get it right in the end.
This is true. It's beta. You could make some sweeping changes.
That's my general perspective.
Who knows? You might have flying guild halls that you can fly around in fucking Warlords, Sarah. Just everything.
But you won't be able to fly to them until you're level 100.
The guilds will fly. Or the guild halls will be in the air, so you have to wait.
I would literally pay thousands of gold to have my guild fly. Can we have like a massive, like an albatross that will hold all of our guild members?
Yes, that's a bird. Let's do it.
Like a guild mount. Yes, yeah. Like everyone's like huts on like an airliner or something.
The new mount, I guess, technically is kind of that. Does it apply to
your
whole?
A guild blimp, or an airship,
or a bird.
Look, these are solid ideas, people. We just came up with a guild.
Can we do it?
Guild airships. Let's make it happen.
I can't post in beta, so you should respond to that blue.
Guild airships.
Like, now what we need is guild airships.
Guild airships.
Can have an albatross and
I'm for the bird stuff. I like that.
Give us like a second Hearthstone to
it's like the rescuers down under.
Give us a second Hearthstone that we can hearth to our airship, and that could also double up as guild housing, and we could use it to.
Are there portals on that bird?
Fuck yeah, there are.
Wing portals?
Of course.
Well, fuck the bird on the airship.
Come on,
there-
Sarah.
What about
No,
bears?
no, I
Bears?
am not going to buy into the
I
stupid
need to
bird
go into
stuff.
the beak and have trainers.
Yeah, exactly.
Guild
Are there
airships.
portals in the butt?
Okay, I don't know about that.
I want a guild airship now.
Here's a simple idea, Sarah. If you know the innkeeper's
We have high
daughter,
hopes.
make that be your second Hearthstone. Like, oh, you did some archaeology and you have the innkeeper's daughter. Let's have that be a second
Darter.
Hearthstone. Darter. I can't fucking talk, okay? Ah.
All right, I said my piece. Let's get into some FOFs.
Yeah, wasn't that just
Fuck
one?
you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You're cool! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right, so FOFs. Ray or Tristan?
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. You're
Give
not
me a
supposed to
minute.
ask me first.
All right, Ray.
Ah, damn it. Off to Sarah for not embracing Bird RP when it's right there in front of him.
No.
You see the expansion going this way, Sarah.
Guild airships.
Bird RP is there, and you need to accept it. There are half of the statues in the fucking garrisons are birds. Half of them. Birds, Seraph. Birds. Where is it? Where's my
Airship.
bird? There he is.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's more acceptable, Tristan.
Why? Oh,
It's a Pegasus.
good. It's not a Pegasus. Maybe it is. Sarah, my FOF was you, so
I'm dealing with fools and trolls.
maybe.
All right, Tristan.
Mine's gonna be super boring, but I gotta say FOF to BNSF, who is the owner of the railways here. I ride the train into work every day, and I ride it back, and they have been super duper late, both going into work in the morning and coming home. A couple of weeks ago, I was literally an hour and a half late coming home when it's a 50-minute train ride because all of the freight trains decide to take priority over the passenger trains. So, FOF BNSF.
All right, so first off, fuck you to Tristan.
What?
Yeah. Because you indirectly brought to my attention nerd blocks. And indirectly, though, because it came through your husband, and I feel like I had to spend more money, and on top of that, they also asked you to pay for shipping.
It's a shit. It's like $30 by the time you
Yeah, so, like...
We're passing.
So who do you think you are?
It's
You got me
Will's-
all excited, and then
Will's
boom,
fault.
comes crashing down. So it's like
Will's fault. He wore his Transformers Loot Crate t-shirt to Panera, and the woman's like, Loot Crate! Oh, and Will walks away, and she's like, have you tried Nerd Block? And I'm like, no, what the fuck is that? She goes, oh, check it out.
God damn
$20
it, now I gotta-
plus $10 shipping and handling. Fuck that. We're not doing it.
What is this?
We do Loot Crate only.
All right, and fuck off to the Chili's near me. So I hate this Chili's with a passion. And I know most people are like, well, chili sucks anyway. All right, well, all right, all you hipster asses.
Their nachos are okay.
Look, Chili's in general is all right. First of all, they put bacon on the chicken tacos, so I mean, it's not all bad. But this one Chili's is fucking terrible. They always, like, whenever we go to pick up an order to go, their order is always fucking wrong. The service is always fucking slow. I hate going to this place. For some reason, my wife loves going to this Chili's. And I'm like, they always get our order wrong. So I went to go pick up an order the other day, on Friday. And they gave me, and my wife, fucking food poisoning.
What?
We got food poisoning.
Yeah.
And then they had the nerve to send me a survey in my email saying, how did we do? So, yeah. You're going to find out how well you did.
Good.
Shitty. Literally shitty.
Seraph, that's exactly
Did you
why
tell him?
I rarely go out to eat. Is because, and I think Tristan might agree with me on this. Everyone puts cheese on everything.
Yes. And they act like you're a freak when you don't want it.
Exactly.
I've been sworn at. Like, I literally went to Subway and they said, oh, what kind of cheese do you want? I'm like, I don't want any. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you work at Subway. You're not supposed to swear at me.
Well, I wouldn't care if they swore.
Will, how?
Shut up, Sarah.
How did this happen?
I don't like cheese.
How did this happen?
He
How
doesn't
did this?
like cheese either. He only
How did
likes
this whole
Gouda.
connection happen?
But he
What was
doesn't
it?
like
Like
cheese
you didn't
either?
want cheese or bacon, and you just like, and he
likes
walked up
Gouda
and
cheese, and he goes to a Minnesotan deli person. Oh yeah, I want some Gouda, and they go, you mean what? And he goes,
some
yeah,
gout.
Gouda. They go,
Gouda.
oh Gouda.
You want some gout?
Gouda?
Get some foot gout right
He goes,
here.
no, it's Gouda. Right? I agree. That's what it tastes like.
I'm just happy there's somebody who doesn't like cheese. This makes me really, really.
Thank you.
There are very few of us. By
I
the
was
way.
I was all set to be nice to you, Tristan. And now
Do you like peanut butter?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, see, I'm not going to judge
all
you.
you
I'll never
like
judge you
peanut
for
butter.
not liking something, though. That's the thing, because I have that same pain of.
Hey, Will, when we go to BlizzCon, you and I we're going to breakfast, and we are going to put cheese and bacon on fucking everything.
Fine.
Everything.
I will have my special omelet without cheese.
Yeah, and I won't be there because breakfast. Are you kidding me? I'm not waking up.
Having cheese and bacon.
Well, I like bacon. I mean, I will admit to that, but cheese.
I'll smell it.
I'll smell it.
I'll just smell
So
your
weird.
plate.
Let me smell your plate. And I don't want to eat
Please
it.
Okay, Will, that comment in chat is not the best wording. Great sex, and then I discovered the cheese and bacon later. Like, what was she hiding it? You know what? Forget it. All right. So let's see. So Eclipse sent us a really long fall.
Oh, I love Eclipse.
Man,
So-
let me guess. I have to read this, don't I? All right.
Do you want to, or do you want
yeah,
me to?
Fuck yeah, he's gonna punch somebody in the throat. All right.
Okay.
What?
Wait, do you want to read it, or do you want me to?
No, I'll read it.
All right, you do it.
All right. OMG, I'm going to punch this Vietnamese woman in the throat. She calls me and asks how many liters were in a gallon. I tell her 3.78. She goes on to tell me I'm wrong. It's actually 2.6. My mind, I'm thinking, why the fuck are you asking me if you know already? So she asks me how many liters there are in this particular 1 gallon bottle of product we carry. And I tell her 3.78. I even Googled it to confirm. You should have binged it, first of all. Googled it to confirm. And she argues with me that it's different and goes on to tell me the weight of water is a different weight than this product. So maybe that's why I'm not giving the correct information. And I explained to her that gallons and liters are measurements of liquid capacity, not weight. And she argues that with me too. And finally, she makes me email her the product's info to her while I'm on the phone with her. And the picture says 1 gallon, 3.8 liters. When she sees it, she asks if we carry a different product that we don't carry. Then says, okay, bye. 14 minutes on the phone with this lady. Yeah, that sounds... the fucking dumb people are dumb. I mean, I know it's like a reiteration of something, but there's a lady that lives in New York State. She's really old, and she tried to order something today. And... the thing said it's $5.99, and she's like, all right, I want that. All right, it's gonna come to $8.63. Why is it so much? All right, we have a $2 delivery charge, and we live in New York State, so there's an 8% tax. Oh, I thought it was gonna be $5.99. Again, I know this. She's been here my whole life. Like, I know who this person is, and I'm just like, it's going to be $8.63. I don't want it then. All right. And this, of course, this was a microcosm of the conversation because there was a lot of, what? Oh, hold on. Dear, do you want bacon? I want the spicy dressing. Do you have spicy dressing? No. We don't have dressing. Fucking dumb people. There's my foff. My second foff. Now we got one from a left tit.
Yeah, let me play Maslu's Foff.
Hi, this is Maslu. Or AKA Zia's evil left tit. I'm calling from work right now because I've got such a freaking Foff. I cannot wait. Oh my god, fuck coworkers. Seriously, fuck them in the ass because I've had it with these idiots that I work with. Because apparently now, if you put a smile in your voice, you apparently have an attitude. You want an attitude, bitch? I'll give you a fucking attitude. I'll give it right up your fucking ass. Okay. I will see you guys Sunday. Love you guys. Thank you so much for making me feel better. Oh, wait. I better not put a smile in my voice. Might have an attitude. Bye.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
what the fuck was
Geek?
with that attitude?
There was a lot of
Fucking
attitude.
Geek.
God.
Jesus.
You just come out here and
Maslow.
acting like
God,
you're
I'm
gonna...
gonna unfollow you on Twitter.
I know. Where's
Snap.
the ban button? Where's the ban button?
By the way, someone unfollowed me because I didn't agree with, like, because I didn't like the way Blizzard went about with the whole guild stuff. Someone unfollowed
Who
me.
cares? Who
was
fucking
me.
gives
Fuck
a
you.
shit?
They messaged me first. And like, I am unfollowing you
Wow.
because like
That's
they said I'm being
unnecessary.
They said I was being belligerent, and I'm like, I don't
Vibes.
think I was being belligerent. I just said I,
mean,
don't
you're belligerent
agree.
in life. I mean, if you're gonna be belligerent about one thing, you're belligerent about bacon. You like bacon, so.
Anyway, let's see. Jeff says, "Foff to meteorologist never being accurate. Props to you three mofo's for making me laugh every week. Love the show." So
Meteorologists, they know what they're doing.
They tried
See,
so
'cause
hard.
They look at meteors and they think that's weather. That's why. Like, it's not.
Oh, I just want to point out, like, if you are easily offended, you probably should not follow me. Just in
Why it
general.
needed to be announced that you were going to be unfollowed, though, is
I don't know. I have had people like unfollow me and then send me would track down an email to the show or some other means and would email me and say, "I unfollowed you because you never talked to me." And I would look them up and I'll be like, "You never talked to me." Oh, or they say, "I unfollowed you because you didn't follow me back."
Oh my
And I followed you and you didn't follow me back or talk to me. And I looked at them, so
Sorry.
sometimes people just follow me and they never say anything to me.
that doesn't mean anything to you.
Here's the thing, most people will know. Here, let me just break this down because I'm gonna get really fucking angry with Twitter folks. Look, if you follow somebody, feel free to interact with them. It's okay. You can type
Goes
something.
two ways.
Alright? I will fucking talk to anybody. Fucking Lord knows I will just insert myself in fucking conversations. So I also had someone unfollow me because I inserted myself into their public conversation on Twitter.
What?
Yeah. They were saying something back and forth with someone else, so I followed and I interjected. I added my 2 cents. They're like, "You're not part of this conversation." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
I am part of this
It's a
conversation.
public forum.
I made myself part of the conversation." So,
Because you can.
fuck off, people. I am anti-people right now.
Yeah. People fucking blow.
Story of my life.
People are, yeah. Marthaville says, Texas, he tweets me all the time. And guess what? I fucking respond. Is there bird, emoticons going on in the God fucking damn it.
Yes!
Alright, I'm playing Rick and Morty's Foff.
Rick and Morty.
Hello, Ceraphus and Zia. It's Rick and Morty here for a quick, fairly quiet Foff. Not a whole lot been happening, just been busy work, so fuck off to work being rubbish. Boss has been threatening to come around and visit more often and all this other shit, and so it's been really quite stressful. But props to my two mistresses, which I got to see last Thursday. I had some playtime with them in the afternoon, and that kind of just alleviated all the other crap, all the stress I've been through. So that was really awesome. So props to them, props to the amazing Itsu, because we're chatting away, and she's always cool, the right laugh, and props. And I'm hoping there's something coming up, I think, for next weekend, to Zia and Sarah about a possibility of something on Sunday. So that's all still go ahead at the moment. So fingers crossed that happens. And yeah, just all sorts of normal life shit happening. Playing Hearthstone when I can, just leveling up my luck on there whenever I catch a game before work and stuff. So anyway, that's a quiet one, I guess, this week. So so be it. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you later. Cheers.
I like how people are noticing that he wasn't in his car. For fuck's sake, Ray.
Nope.
You know, I will say, so... alright, so I really do not like... I just want to give a fuck off to Blizzard, because... the way that they fucking announce stuff is really shit. Like, they need, like, some serious PR help over there. Because they make me want to take a Murloc, alright? Take a Murloc. Punch him in the face! Just punch him! Punch him! Shake him!
They don't like that, Seraph.
Fuck, Berkey is crying.
I know.
Yeah, shit happens.
God.
Alright. Riku has some foffs.
Seraph, I would say that, like, it just seems like when they respond to something...
Wait, there's a bacon emote? Hold on, I missed a bacon emote.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't see anything. Alright, I'm gonna
I see Maslow's bacon emote.
I gotcha. Alright, so Riku says, "Off to the sticky, sweaty heat."
I did have bacon today.
Of course you did.
I had bacon and...
Did you also wake up? There's a bear shit in the woods. Does the Pope see it if he falls down with a tree?
What if a bear doesn't shit in the woods? What if they all sneak into malls before they open and take shits in the toilets?
Well, then I shouldn't have got arrested that one time for taking a shit in the toilet. It was a bear. Props to my router for crapping out on me Friday night. That's from Riku. And props to Netflix for having Generation 1 Transformers. Oh, okay. I hear thunder. Weather.com, quickly. Well, I have to look because there's going to be a tornado. I'm going to go find it. I'm serious. Tornado watch is in effect.
What the fuck are you doing?
Ooh.
Alright, so Sky sent in some values. Off to Blizzard from anyone who was a guild leader in Kata. You're not only getting rid of guild levels, but are also more than half the perks and keep only the ones that don't affect the world.
Yep.
Off that shit. You are basically getting rid of months of work. Ceraphus, one of the perks they are planning to get rid of is cash flow because they say we make more money from challenges. Spot them. Have a good show. I'll be there tonight. No work.
That's
you
right.
Were here. Yes, and I think we've beat cash flow into the ground.
You know, whenever we talk about tornadoes, it makes me think of my favorite movie, Twister.
Let's see. Medi says, fuck off to ISP being down after a 3-hour drive home.
Let's see. Since Zia's not here. Tristan, can you do a good troll impression?
No, I can't.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask. I don't know.
All right, Ray, that's all you.
She has the courage to try, and I do not. So
no, Zia doesn't have the courage to try. She's built up on this pedestal by her fucking underlings that are like, oh yes, you do a very good troll impression. I love it very much. It's like, it's all these yes men around her. You need somebody to fucking take that pedestal and beat her with it.
It's a little cow.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm out
Seraph.
of stuff.
Come on, Ray.
No, I'm not.
Do Fulgens.
Well, I'm waiting for her to do stuff because it's gonna.
Hold on, I want to watch you read this in 3D.
You're an idiot. Put it on the screen. Do it. What is it? I can't see what it is.
Scarlet Witch.
That's what I thought.
On a ship.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab a random action figure now. While I'm doing shuffle. While I'm doing
all I have
shuffles.
access to.
Off to the people at Wendy's for giving me a half-empty drink, then getting annoyed with me when I asked them to fill it up. If you weren't so fucking lazy, I'm going into fucking British now.
That's
not Jamaican at all.
Brigamote Chef Vol'jin here. Armless Hulk.
Is that an armless Hulk?
Where the fuck is his arms?
This is gonna be in a Sunder crate, by the way. The armless Hulk.
Jesus Christ.
Spoiler.
Alright, let's see.
I didn't finish.
Oh, Lord.
If you weren't so fucking lazy, you wouldn't have to do the job twice. Oh, you like a mote.
Hi, fancy a cuppa.
You bugger. Wanker.
Everyone says Zia isn't here, so everyone has toys tonight.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Zia always has a toy.
Yeah,
she just doesn't want to show us.
Yeah, it's
on
a
camera.
fucking, it's a
she
fucking
sure
oral
has.
B.
That's for Sundering After Dark.
It's an oral B, basically.
We got Zia to drink and show us her toys. What?
Yeah. You got Zia to drink, really.
He did. She and I both took a drink break at the same time.
Yeah, isn't it ridiculous that she'll drink on their show, but not
I love
ours?
how she probably didn't even have her she probably had like good internet too. Like I'm sure her
Fuck off to Zia.
I mean, her cat did show up, 2.5 hours into it.
Well, she couldn't hold back the racism.
I'm so happy she came onto our show.
All right, so Thea,
I'll take it. I'll be selfish.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so the admin says, Foff to nearly breaking my leg at work today. I hate my job.
What?
He also says Foff to Michael Bay for making another shitty Transformers. That's like saying Foff to the... Michael Bay making a shitty movie is like saying a cloud makes
general.
rains. Like, it just happened. Rains.
And casting Megan, what's her face in it?
Marky Mark?
No, Megan Fox.
Oh.
Because he thinks she's hot. He puts her in every movie ever.
She's got weird thumbs. Her thumbs look like giant toes, like her big toe. Look at her thumbs.
Yeah. If you
they
sleep
look
with
like
her,
big toes.
she puts a finger in your butt. It's like a fucking big toe, and it really hurts. Not saying I know this from experience. I was really drunk. Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah. Fuck off to Zia for being too fancy for our show and then going and like slobbering up on another show. It's ridiculous.
I know. It's ridiculous. Now, we're gonna have to talk her up when Zia gets back. Be like, oh, she was so good on the show. She had good internet.
I'll take
she
it.
Didn't have fucking people doing laundry in the background. Cats fucking doing racist things. Like
and there was like hand shandies. It was great. It was a fantastic show.
It was beautiful. She was drinking Hennessy, but she wasn't shoving it down our throats that she's fancy.
And then she moved over into Cavassier and let us do ladies' man impressions. It was great.
It was the fault of the Wang.
Well, I know how next week's episode's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
All right.
My other fellow says, Foff to the bitch ass tree today that we were trying to cut down. 2 fucking hours and we only got half the damn thing cut up, and it almost killed my father-in-law in the process.
What kind of tree?
I guess if you like your father-in-law, that's a bad thing. If you
exactly
don't,
what I was thinking. It's like,
don't. Do you like your in-laws, Tristan?
No.
Okay.
They're a little
Fancy.
fanatic. They're a little fanatic.
So it's because you don't have
I'm
an
sure-
accent, right?
Yeah. They think I'm Satan because I don't have an accent. They're like,
what kind of accent are you supposed to have?
It's horrible.
I'm supposed to have a British accent, but I have a Minnesota accent, so we have casseroles a lot. And
Casseroles? Casseroles?
they just don't like that my husband became a Minnesotan.
Ah.
So I can, and honestly, God, I can do any accent in my head, but I cannot do it out loud.
Well, that's like... No. That doesn't make sense. You can do any accent in your head.
So I can think it, but when I try to make it come out in my mouth, it doesn't work.
Look, she's been drinking, right? This is a perfectly valid reasoning right here.
I see. I don't drink anymore, so I look at this stuff. I'm just like,
this is
all right. This makes so little sense that I want to punch Seraph.
If I tried to do like a London accent,
there's no London accent unless you're fucking Big Ben. You just bong.
But there are plenty. There are loads.
There are loads.
And I can do, like, we lived in like the Northeast, and I can do that in my head, but I can't make it come out of my mouth, so no one believes me.
Yeah.
We'll do them all.
All right, we got a whole bunch of questions and stuff. So
yeah, great, perfect things.
Which one?
Yes,
don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Random questions, emails, phone calls, and stalkers.
Here's Johnny! What the fuck was that shit?
all right. So we got an email from Jenny who says, to Tristan or anyone, what is your favorite cosplayer or character people cosplay as?
My favorite character that people cosplay as is Scarlet Witch, because I love Scarlet Witch. I have so many favorite cosplayers, I cannot even list them right now. Honestly.
I'm going to go with...
I have a soft spot for Scarlet Witch.
I'm going to go with Geeky Red because she's the only cosplayer who I follow. She's the only cosplayer who I follow, and she's the only one who talks to me. So
And she always cosplays like Thrall and Medivh, like my favorite lore characters. So, and in a couple of weeks we've got Seraphita, who also does Jaina. So I kind of have a soft spot for people who do like the lore.
Seraphita
the lore
sounds
people
like
who
a female seraph.
I think it kind of is.
Seraphita.
Oh, but it's an S, so it's like the angel kind.
Oh, okay. Well, Seraph's not
Which
an angel,
which is
so.
and Will always pronounces Seraph's name as, instead of like I say Ser, and he says Sir. And I'm like, I feel like he's always just calling you Sir.
Sir,
well,
I'm okay with all that.
Sir has been doing this. But yeah,
Okay
so I
with all
I have a soft spot for anyone who does characters in lore that I love, and WoW lore is amazing.
Ray, what about you?
Iron Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fantastic, Ray.
What mark is that?
Oh Jesus Christ! I can't see color right now.
Wow, you are not a you're not a nerd.
I'm not
You
a
know
nerd.
anything. You know anything.
I actually don't know which one it is. It's red and silver.
I probably don't either.
Oh, good. Just fucking call me out on that shit.
I know which ones are like 2 and 8. That's it. Well, that's 147.
So whatever. I'll say Geeky Red just because I follow her. That's all. That's the
right.
only thing I can think of.
She's so cool. I love her.
All right, Joe called in, who's been giving me shit in the chat room all night.
Yeah, he has.
So
How dare you?
Yeah, let me play that call.
Hey, I've called for weeks now, and I've got no return call from any trained monkeys. What the fuck? Hey, man, it's Joe B. Well, I went ahead, and when my work told me last week that I couldn't cash my check, and the week before that Oak didn't have the check, I went ahead and looked for a new job. Oh, and I put my 2 weeks in 2 days ago. And now, because I'm leaving, they've offered me more money, which I don't think they have. They've offered to buy a moped for me because I guess that's more affordable. Yeah, I don't think so. And, I get to pick my hours. Yeah, until you decide that you want to change them after I stay. No, I don't think so. It's kind of funny, though. You ever had that where, somebody thinks they have everything over you, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go somewhere else. But we really could use you. Yeah, well, you know what? You can go ahead and take that with the amount of fucks I have for it, which is 0. So hopefully on the 14th when I start my new job, I'll enjoy it. It's a little bit more corporate, but at least I know when I get my fucking paycheck I can cash it. Hooray! Y'all take it easy. Later.
Yay!
Thanks for the
paycheck
call,
cashing.
Joe. Glad you got your paycheck. Yay! Eat more bacon.
The bacon is happy. What is Ray doing?
I don't know what Ray's doing.
He's very intense.
I was going through all my Marvel Legends, and I was seeing if I had a Scarlet Witch in there, and I had to turn my flashlight on, and this is the closest thing I could find. I think it's Elektra.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, it's shit. Flashlight.
God, where's Will?
Sarah's getting blown by a
stuff.
fucking piece of bacon. This is disturbing. I hate it.
I'm glad, Joe, you have a new job.
And I'm glad you get a paycheck that will
Riku's
work.
got some questions for us.
Happen.
Riku has a ton of questions for us.
As he usually does. All right, so who was your favorite Transformer?
Optimus.
I
always
don't.
was.
Bumblebee. I don't watch Transformers, so.
It was considered anime back in the day.
Yeah, but that was before
Really?
my time.
I like Starscream because he's a freak. He's a total freak. He's an
guy was
entitled
a-
little shit face.
He was a spaz and a half.
He was. That's why I love him. He's hilarious. And his voice.
Yeah, Joe, you need your cash flow perk at work, and so you left to go find another one that had it. They were special. So there you go. I did always like the I did like the Destructicons though.
Not on me.
So who or could you negotiate a hostage situation?
I do it every fucking week on the show.
Oh, do you now? We used to call hostages hoes in Counter-Strike. Like, save them hoes.
Every time you leave to take a crap, Ray, is when we're negotiating a hostage situation.
That was only last week.
What about you, Tristan? Can you negotiate a hostage situation?
No. It was just found out it's a bunch of swear words, and they probably wouldn't agree.
I actually just watched The Negotiator today, so I feel pretty confident in my abilities. Because that's real life.
Who is your favorite real-world serial killer, Seraph?
I don't have one.
Why not?
Because
was there a serial killer on the real world? I remember there was Puck.
What?
Puck.
What just fuck? What?
He was such a fucking
she got
spaz.
it.
That was
She
from
got
like
it. She got
25 years ago.
I know. It was 25 years ago. I remember it.
Do you remember like the first one with Neil in London?
I don't.
And his girlfriend sent him a heart.
What the fuck is going on?
No,
She sent him a real heart in a box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
It was Real World London. It was one of the first ones, or maybe it was the first one. And it was Neil, and he was the guy from London. And like the middle of the series, all of a sudden he gets this package, and his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend or something had sent him like a heart. Not a picture of a heart, an actual heart.
That's fucked up.
It was the weirdest shit ever.
All right.
But it's reality.
This is a good one. This will make our guests feel really comfortable. So when did you lose your virginity? Seraph?
High school.
High school? Like in the high school? Like in a locker?
No.
In a locker?
Let's see. Mine was Valentine's Day of 2000.
Wow, the date.
Because it was Valentine's Day. Sorry. I was 20.
Wait, did you say Valentine's Day 2010?
No.
That was like 4 years ago, Ray.
2005. That was 9 years ago.
Alright, just checking.
Yeah. It was wonderful. She cried afterwards.
It's because of your
unusual.
thumbtack dick?
No.
She couldn't feel anything?
She lost
wasted
it
her time?
She lost it too, so she was like, oh my god.
She lost her shit because she couldn't find your penis.
You're an idiot.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I guess.
Shit.
I wasn't going to make you
I'm trying to
answer.
do the math. I think I was 18. I was a really huge nerd in school, and I think I was out of high school already. And I was 18, and I think my first real boyfriend, he was over 21 because I thought he could buy us drinks.
Whoa!
But I was
Liger says,
Me too.
Ray, yours cried in disappointment.
Yeah, I get it. I was disappointed too, you know.
Describe the worst nightmare you've had.
I feel like yours is depressing.
Yeah, mine is kind of depressing. Alright, so then I'll just say mine, and then maybe you guys can liven it up. But mine is like always like my daughter is like out of reach and she's in trouble and I can't get to her, but I can see her.
Worst.
Like I've had that
that's
a
the
few
worst.
times. I wake up in like cold sweats on it. It's bad. Eminem's daughter graduated high school. Good God.
Are you wearing a wig?
Wow.
I was gonna take my headphones off, but I didn't want to not hear you. So
Yeah, but now you look really weird.
Ray, quick, get
Okay,
your crucifix.
hold on.
She's a ginger.
Hold
She's
on.
gonna steal our souls.
The power of Christ compels you.
Quick, turn into ginger ale.
That's really stupid.
We talked about this
No?
last week, Ray.
No, I'm just yelling at Sarah. Sorry.
Were you going for Mary Jane or Jean Grey?
Are you going for Scarlet Witch or Scarlett
Pond.
Johansson?
Amy
Amy
Pond.
Pond. All right. I'll accept that. She is cool.
but over headphones doesn't really work. Did you say your nightmare already, Ray?
I don't look at nightmares that bad, I guess.
Does Will make you wear that wig?
He does.
Yeah, I asked for a
He
prop.
makes
and
me
that's
wear it
what he
all the
gave me.
time. It's really uncomfortable because I'm just like, this isn't right.
No.
I feel like we're both in relationships that shouldn't be crossed by this weird making me dress like a woman thing.
My son looks better in that wig than I do. I had a nightmare once where my daughter, who is 4, I think your daughter is a little bit older than mine.
3.
Oh, okay. I thought she was a little bit older for some reason. Anyway, I dreamt that she and I were in this motorcycle and ran off like a cliff or something. And as we're falling, and you finally hit that point where you go, shit, there's no way we're going to survive this. And all you can do is go, okay, I guess we're going to die. It was the fucking worst thing ever. Because it was like, if it was just me, fine. But it was like me and my daughter, both. And it was like, oh, yeah, you wake up in cold sweats and you just feel shitty and terrible for the next week.
I have those ones where I go off the bridge into the water, but it's never like I just wake up and just like, yeah, again.
Yeah, whatever.
That's how one of my friends. That's how one of my friends went out. So
Oh, no.
it's kind of did a lot of drugs. At least we all saw it coming. So
Right.
yeah, that's I don't yeah I guess that's worse. Whatever.
right.
If you quit WoW today, what would you play to fill the void?
Tristan?
I would probably
Steam
play...
games. She loves Steam games.
I would play Final Fantasy 9 and 7 over and over and over.
What? That's lame.
I know.
But
I
nothing
would
changes.
probably.
I actually really do like
I
Final
would
Fantasy
play the
7
same.
and 9.
I love 7 and Advent Children, and 9 I have yet to finish because there are so many like mini games and little things that you can miss, and like as you progress you lose certain things, and I have restarted it so many times that I could probably play it over and over and over and over and still not get all of it.
I guess I've never started it, so I guess I should sometime.
I really like it.
9 and 7 were my two favorites.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, "Oh, 8 was fantastic." I'm like 8 was
I
kind of.
didn't like 8.
8 was kind of bleh to me. I really like 7 and 9.
Yeah, agreed.
I've honestly been watching anime. I have my Warcraft subscription to the live game is basically up at this point. So I have I guess it's beta now.
Yep,
and
we're definitely in
Heroes.
beta.
So I mean, I have those two things, and yeah, Steam. There's a lot of games on there.
Oh, there's some Final Fantasy like back and forth going on right now.
Oh, whatever.
People are...
That's why I'm glad that like I don't pay attention to the chat room most of the time, because this doesn't matter to me anyways. The best one is which was it?
Tomb Raider is fab.
Final Fantasy X2, like with the pop stars or whatever.
No!
That was my favorite
No!
one.
That was...
all my friends hated it, so I was just like, man, this game
Oh,
rules.
so you were the hipster.
No, I never
Yes.
played the game.
Oh, everyone hates it, so it means it's awesome.
No, I did it because I wanted to annoy them, Seraph. I didn't do it because I actually liked the game. Come on. All right.
I mean,
so,
hold on. Well, for me,
Oh, yeah,
I have a huge back. I mean, I probably play Halo 4. I have a ton of Steam games I should play. I really want to play Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2. I never played this.
So great.
I never played the second one, so I kind of want to.
You know what you should get is Jedi Outcast 2 for Steam. We all have that. It's a fun game. You get to use a lightsaber and kill people.
Or you could play Lego Star Wars, which is...
Yeah, it's also
all
fun.
of the Lego games are great.
Yeah, Lego games are oddly
They're amazing.
fun. I like to play dress up. Who the fuck's this guy?
I hated 10 too, Vulcan. I stopped playing Final Fantasy at 10. So I was like,
we need to
that's not
stop
what I
talking
wanted.
about Final Fantasy.
All right. So what was the first?
You had me on this show.
That's
She
fine.
does cosplay. She's the cosplay whisperer.
That's fine.
Final
She could-
Fantasy.
but the Final Fantasy stuff.
You
can
should
stay-
model some outfits for us.
Yes.
No.
From Final Fantasy X2. Speaking of that game, what game first scared you? I'm gonna say Final Fantasy X7.
You're an idiot.
It was because of the Sephiroth guy or whatever.
That wasn't X7. That was just 7.
That was 7
I don't know.
Sephiroth.
Whatever.
God damn it, Ray.
Hmm.
Mine was Doom.
Dune?
Doom. Doom.
Dune, like the one in the sand?
No.
Like
Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Yes. Thank you. I just remember my buddy and I in like elementary school playing it on his computer, and we turn off all the lights and we like just get freaked out because
What
like you're in
about
the dark
the
and all of a sudden like
Jeez.
some demon just come out of nowhere.
All younger than I am? My God.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had a video game scare me. I don't think I have.
Fuck you, Joe Brewer.
I'm just badass.
I scared me. I remember.
Joe Brewer and Sharon just said that is every story a girl says after sleeping with Ray. I thought it would be cool because no one else wanted to.
Okay, I know what scared me. So I play Saints Row, and in Saints Row, there's a mini. It's the best. It's amazing. Apparently I have an inner gangster. In Saints Row, right? In Saints Row, there's a mini game where you can play like a zombie, some kind of zombie. Shit, my wig head is.
Wig head. Oh my God! What do? Are you Al Snow? Does anybody get that reference?
Oh my God! It's another head.
So the mini game in Saints Row where you're fighting zombies, I have no idea what it is, but the one thing I'm afraid of is zombies, and that scared the fuck out of me.
Oh God!
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Scares you, huh?
I couldn't do it. I had to stop, and I'm like, I'm never playing that fucking mini game again.
I'm trying to think of what game it was. I remember we were playing something in the dark. I can't.
You have a lazy eye even in fucking sketching. You close it and it's still there.
All right, I'm done with that. If you got offered a wish, but couldn't wish for money, what would it be? Fucking a brick to fall on Seraph right now. Just fucking
Mind control.
Mind control.
Yeah, because then you could get people to give you money.
Wait,
cash flow. Cash flow, baby. Cash flow.
What was the question?
If you got offered a wish, but you couldn't wish for money, what would you wish for? What would it be?
Shit.
Yeah, don't wish for shit. There's a lot of that.
No.
Yeah.
That's not. To not have to. I'd say to not have to work, but I'd probably get bored. So maybe for unlimited Archer Farms muffins.
What?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
You wish for anything, and you wish for Archer Farm muffins.
I want a lifetime supply of Fruit Loops.
I don't know what's happening.
I have a problem.
Seraph, I think I have to quit the show. I don't.
Will has made 3 or 4 trips to Target in the last week or
two
to get me blueberry muffins.
Are you pregnant?
No.
You sure?
They're so good. I'm positive.
Wait, positive? Does that means you're pregnant?
No. Test negative.
Okay.
Have you ever had them? They're really good. They're really good.
If you have any wish in the world, you're gonna wish for. I can't. Right. What's the next question?
World peace. Puppies for everyone.
You're not gonna ask me, Seraph?
Ray, what would you wish for?
That's a good question, Seraph.
God bless it.
I kind of like your mind control thing. I like the power in Code Geass where you have the ability to like influence basically like a mind control thing. You just say something and they have to obey it, but you can only use it on a person once. So I like that.
You want to use it more than once?
No, because I kind of like the limitation.
It's a challenge.
Keeps it interesting. Yeah, I don't want to be Seraph and just be like, go farm pigs and make bacon. And that's what they do.
Well, I mean, I'll just wave my hand like, you'll give me all of the bacon.
It will happen.
Ugh.
Who gave you that? Did you buy it yourself?
Yes.
Wow. You did.
I walked into Target once, and then I walked back out, and someone was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Just practicing."
I slept with it once, and my wife told me never again.
I hate you. All right, so last question from Riku. What real world mythology are you a fan of?
Fucking Atlantis, man.
Oh, Aquaman?
No.
Okay, come on.
No.
Aquaman sucks.
Yeah, no one likes Aquaman.
No one does.
I do.
Atlantis,
Of
technologically
course you
advanced
do.
civilization. They built the whole like Stargate series around it. It's fucking awesome.
It is a Fargate from the creators of Independence Day.
Nope, you're still stupid in 3D, Ray.
Oh, you're so funny. Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, you're
I'm
welcome. I went as Mitch Hedberg for Halloween one year, and I did Mitch's a part of Mitch's set to a room full of black guys. They did not find me funny. It was great. I'm serious.
Who's
not
playing
lying.
Aquaman?
Khal Drogo. Oh, you wouldn't
yeah,
know what that
that's
is.
right. No, I
Oh,
do.
way
I
to
know.
go! Way to go! Fucking culture yourself. Watching Game of Thrones. Bacon.
All right, mythology fans.
Oh, mythology. That's right.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Hey Ray, I'd like to hand you Illidan.
God damn it! I don't know. I turned the light off. I don't know where Illidan is. No, I don't. Oh wait, I see him. I can't get to him. All right, so I'm gonna say whatever mythology is behind Anzu, the Raven Lord.
God bless it.
Huh.
Is that like Egyptian?
The Aroka, or whatever.
Arakoa.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're called.
They said real world mythology, not.
I'm not.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not
Puck.
sure. Well,
Puck.
I mean, there are a couple. There
Real
are like
world,
a
Puck.
bird god or two in Egyptian mythology, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if it's Arakoa.
It is. First of all, real world mythology. Think about that. It's kind of a fucking stupid statement to begin with.
That'd be an oxymoron.
I mean, I could believe in it, and it's mythology. So, it's myth.
Well, you might have to die for it to be mythology.
All right. For the greater good.
The greater good. The Caribbean. I don't know. I like Norse mythology. But it may have started because of Thor.
I always felt like Norse mythology was 1 hour away from being nose.
Well, it is, really.
Yeah, I'm out.
Did he just leave it? All right, I'm playing.
No, I didn't. I answered Orokoa or whatever.
All right, well, I'm gonna play Rose Realm Maintenance promo for episode 100.
Cool.
It's coming up this week.
My name is Ro, and I love podcasts. Perhaps a bit too much. On July 1st, the Realm Maintenance Podcast will release episode 100, and if you're a fan of WoW and other Blizzard game podcasts, this will be an episode you don't want to miss. With podcasters from over 36 shows being interviewed, not to mention interviews with podcast listeners as well, it's sure to be a unique extended maintenance. You can listen to the show on iTunes, Stitcher, or realm-maintenance.com. And while you're at the site, check out the updated podcast directory, weekly podcast roundup feature, and more.
When the servers go down, we'll tell you what's up.
Episode 100 premieres July 1st. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Yeah, bust out the sword, Seraph. What?
So this is happening.
Oh, look, it's Mona Dusha.
Hey, Ray!
One thing I've noticed is that Seraph, he abandons all intellect or wit, and he just goes, "Oh, a thing! Oh!"
That's kind of all he needs to do, though.
It's so stupid. I hate him.
The art speaks for itself.
The art doesn't speak. It's idiocy.
But it does. I just saw her mouth moving.
The mouth was moving! Yay!
I really just...
I think I have the hiccups now.
Good.
Mona Lisa looks really high right now.
Alright, so we have no reviews today, which makes us sad. Makes Mona Lisa sad.
Boo.
Boo.
Oh, she's not smiling! We gotta talk like this! Yay!
So maybe next week we will have one. So let's get into some haikus.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
Alright, I feel it's only appropriate that I read a haiku as Mona Lisa.
No.
Yes!
My Mona Lisa sounded so dumb.
She could have been. You don't know.
She just had a great smile, but just lacked the wit to talk.
Possibly. Alright, so here's the haiku. Cosplay Whisperer. We replace Zia with Triss. Still a huge train wreck. Thank you, Ray, for proving my point.
Face is a train wreck. How about that?
See? This is culture right here. I'm Mona Lisa! Ray! Ray, why won't you talk to me?
Turn my air conditioner on. I'm
a painting!
I'm so mad that I'm angry right now.
Dear God, Ray. You need to stop all the things.
No, I'm gonna fucking stab you with a sword.
No. You're gonna stab yourself with the sword, Ray.
Nah, I'm fine. This thing's not pointy at all. Oh, yes it is.
Or something. Alright.
Don't come in my room without fucking wanting to get stabbed.
Alright,
so
I
what,
think
stuff?
that's it. Yes. I think that's it. So, Triss.
Stop.
Tell us where your people can find you.
I am on Twitter at notisold. Get it?
It's right below her face on the video. If you're watching the video.
Get
right there.
And my podcast, A Bit of Geek and Nerdery, is on Twitter at D20Crit, Facebook at D20Crit, Tumblr D20Crit. You get
You guys
very
know
consistent.
anything about Dungeons and Dragons?
Shut
What's that?
Well, because
I've never heard of that.
somebody thought that our show was about that once.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Brewer
I
has.
talked about it once.
By the way, Joe Brewer has a haiku for us, real quick.
What? Is it Seraph is shitty and I was talking shit to him all night?
No, it says the cash flow is gone. The cash flow is gone. Sarah is now very upset. Yep. Time to pimp out Ray. Yep, works. So there you go.
Perfect. Poetic.
Ray, you're gonna stab yourself or break another headset.
What? I'm not. This thing's sweet. It even has a little thing that's tied at the end of it.
What is it?
You have a booby tassel tied to the end of your sword?
Yeah.
That makes it legit.
Booby tassels.
Oh god, I can never remember the name because there's so many different names for these swords. Hold on, I'll find it.
Ray, just tell people where they can find you.
Find me on Twitter. It's RAYFYST. Also, this is specifically for you, Tristan. Bird_RP. Please follow.
Awesome.
Don't follow it. Just
do it.
Don't
do it.
You know I'm following it.
Do it. Thank you. It'll make somebody very happy more than it'll make somebody sad.
You.
Yes.
I'll take it. Gotta be equal opportunity. And birds.
Alright. So you can find me on Twitter at Ceraphus. That's good enough for now. Zia, she's not here because she's at a fucking concert. You can find her on Twitter at ITSXIA. Maslow has a haiku. Ray has a sweet sword. He's going to stab himself. Sarah will be alone. Alright. Alright, our show, web, thesundering.net, Twitter at thesundering, facebook.com/thesundering, youtube.com/thesundering podcast. We put all of our video streams up there now. We have a Steam group, The Sundering. You can feel free to join that. Our phone number, 323-SUNDER0 or 323-786-3370. Don't call an X, call us instead. And our email, thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com, and we're part of Catalyst Gaming Media. Check it out at catalystgamingmedia.com. And I want to thank everyone who submitted a follow-up question. If I disagreed with your point of view, well, that's just how I roll. So yeah. Oh, here, Tristan, you can you get to read. Ray, paste the line in Skype for her so she can read it.
Shit.
You get to read.
I can't read.
Oh, you're gonna do it though. Sorry.
Is it?
I can't get your already highlighting it. Jesus Christ.
Jesus
oh my
Christ.
God, you can't. Fucking Google Docs fucking eat a dick.
Control C.
Yeah, I know.
Control
I was using
V.
one hand, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Worst ending ever.
Oh, shut your face.
You are no CIO, that's for sure.
It will
Ray.
end worse. So
There you go.
fuck. Download us. Invite us to your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside you.
Next time we podcast from our guild airship, motherfuckers.
Albatross.
No.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
Call my mama to see what she all right.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.